making up his own fucking rules the whole time we were there. And I'm like,
Say hello, Internet.
Hello, Internet.
Hello, Internet.
Well, he is from a mythical land similar to Middle Earth. So
Yeah. It was really cute, and I was enjoying it. And there's a little sugar bowl full of sugar cubes, and every time you win, you get sugar cubes.
It's like we're playing that Centaur campaign
Exactly.
over again.
I would like to point out that I won that game.
She did win. She won 11sies.
I made better tea than Lisa.
She made better tea than me.
I had blocked out the trauma of being popped
Sugar
a
cube.
sugar cube.
Good job.
For doing a good job. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
What's happening?
Oh yeah, because you were the wild Centaur.
He didn't just feed himself. He fed anyone he felt was doing a good job.
Well, Tony was the wild Centaur. It was like, oh, processed food.
It's not raw natural. It needs to be
close.
Right.
So yeah, I bought a bunch of games when we were up
My paleo diet.
in Portland because it was tax free, and I'm like, yeah, I can spend $108 in this bookstore on board games.
That's a good amount of price for 4 games, though.
Because all 108 went to the board game and not to.
Well, also a book and a
how dare
notebook
you. Oh,
and a bag.
Shut Up and Sit Down's latest review of Ex Libris. Ex Libris.
I don't even know
It's
what
about
it is.
curating a fantasy library.
Ooh.
Most of you have hard-ons, because I do.
Wait a minute.
You can't see mine.
What? Yeah.
Right.
It's a secret.
Ex Libris. Technically, they don't. It's not a Shut Up and Sit Down recommends because it's like a full-blown board game, and they're like, yeah, there's a few others that we recommend, but like a review's intended to do, if you're excited for this game, get it. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Like how?
Thank you, Bobby.
Fun fact, Internet, that hush that fell over the room after Tony explained what the game was about, that is the actual sound of boners.
Yes.
That's what boners sound like.
You couldn't hear the.
That's right.
All 5 simultaneously. Yes.
That's perfect for a cover
Hello,
band.
boners, my old friend. Oh, dude. We have a meme.
Everything
My
okay?
parents got tickets to Hamilton
Good for that.
because my parents get tickets to everything
Yeah.
that everyone else has no access to. Like, they've seen Book of Mormon on Broadway. And I'm sure they're seeing Hamilton on Broadway. And they're cooler than me, and I hate them.
I don't know what that's like. I'm sorry.
They saw How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying while Daniel Radcliffe was in it on Broadway.
Is your father in I mean, maybe we should mute the mic for this.
Okay. Basically, what it comes down to is that my dad is very analytical. He's an engineer.
Oh.
He's good with money.
Oh, so he's like,
So
okay,
he worked at the same
this is
company
gonna happen, and
for literally
so,
my entire life
good for him.
and saved up everything he needed to and got really good retirement from that job.
Oh.
And my mom has decent retirement from being a teacher, only she never fully retires because she always acts like she's going to, and then goes, well, actually, I'm going to take this part-time teaching
So
job.
easy to hate on that because you
So-
can't hate on that.
So she still is able to make money, even though she's also getting stuff from her retirement. And basically, yeah.
Money.
they're both retired, so they have all the time in the world.
To sit on
do-
a ticket queue
Yeah, to do whatever they want
and smash
with
by
their well-earned,
for
well-saved, well-managed money.
well asshole.
Yes.
That's right. Gross.
Right.
If my mom had her say in everything, they wouldn't have any money anymore.
Because
Because
they
my
would've-
mom would
'cause she
blow
would've-
it on
she'd have-
everything she wants.
Should have made it rain and treat yourself.
But my dad is really good at being like, no, we have this much and this much and this much.
And
we can
restricting
get-
access to these
Yeah.
bank
So,
I'm working on that.
so they can just do things, and I'm like,
Take me, I'm your
Like-
favorite daughter.
right? Basically, like, oh, you know, we're doing this. It's like, oh no, sorry, we're gonna be in Paris during. I'm like,
Fucking
Whatever.
oh yeah, that's when we're gonna be in Ireland. Oh, that's when we're gonna be in Mexico. Oh, that's when we're. And I'm just like, you know what?
Stop living your best life.
Right? You know what?
Right. You're the last generation that can do that. God damn it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
My parents are fucking boomers, and I'm like, take your boomer shit and get out of here.
Yeah.
I hate you. I don't. I love my parents.
We're
They're
all gonna
great.
spend
So I
our
haven't
retirements
checked on
working in
Jimmy
the
the whole
fucking
time.
pain mines. I can
Right.
I
fantasy
have to go up
fiction.
tonight and see you.
When
You know.
So
So sorry, I
okay, so
derailed
no,
I got
I,
angry.
I,
because
I,
was
I was
right.
with you. No,
it's
I
just
felt
right
it.
anchor.
I was in it.
Oh.
And this is a safe place to hate your parents. It's all right.
And your sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. JC was like, text your family. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. I was like, none of them really celebrate Easter, and we're gonna see them tonight. And she was like, your other family, the one you're related to by blood. I was like, they're gross. So anyway, so you are in Castletown, right?
No, we left and we're heading toward
Kukiri, right?
Yeah,
That's right.
No.
We made an itinerary.
Kakariko.
Kakariko first.
Yeah.
Then
So
we're
you're
gonna go.
headed to Kakariko.
Yes.
Right?
By
'Cause
what
now-
means?
Well,
Yeah.
rooms.
Uh-huh.
We have our horses still.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we refreshed the horses.
That's mine probably still hates me.
Yeah, they had a day or two to
Yeah.
rest up.
Yeah.
Because we
I
built
just
an
realized
itinerary
that-
because now we're on an item hunt.
Well, we argued about where we should go first, and I was like Kokiri, and they're like, no, we should do this other thing first. And I was like,
Oh,
okay,
Kokiri.
no, I had
No.
said Kokiri, but then
Right.
we have to
They
do
were
the
like, no,
items first.
Kakariko.
Yeah.
And so we were like, oh, let's go to the lake first because we can go from the lake to the thing. But no, if you get the thunder,
No.
then it runs
The-
out really
the-
fast. And there
The
was
lake
we
had
should
to
get
be
that
last
yeah.
before
I
we
was
go
trying
see
to
Big
avoid
Gohan.
Kakariko Village, and
Right.
everyone was like, nope, we're going there. And I'm like, cool,
Well,
there we go.
We're
Why
hanging
are
out
we
in the
going-
cemetery at
No,
least.
she just wants to.
No, I know, but why do you?
Because he
Because
someone's
after
there.
all the awkward and someone was being like,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Going there for quite
Yeah.
He's
And I was like, I'm
He's
going to
going
let
to
him
get
have
some
quiet
R&R.
contemplation. And now they're like, no, we have to go there first. And I'm like,
Because what do we need? We need the thunder thing, and we need the water from the pool thing, and we need
the Poe.
right.
Right? We need a
I need
Poe.
the lightning in the
I
bottle.
don't know.
Poe spirit.
I'm
We need
just-
Poe fire.
I'm just
we
here
need
to tell you no.
Ho fire. We need ho fire, guys.
Yep.
We
A
need
fart in
some
a can.
bitches fart.
somehow I'll get back
Okay,
to
a
writing
feather
things.
willingly given.
Water of life.
Which we already got the feather.
Yeah, handmade
because I asked.
Handmade tree.
And I
done.
have, we have
Naked
two.
flame, which is why it's a whole flame.
Mhm.
That's right.
Okay, writing
Writing
energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. So the naked flame is the
Yeah.
Poe.
The
Oh, I
water
did
of
write
life.
it down. Look
Yeah.
at
The
that.
water of life is going to be at the
Yeah,
Zora.
thank you.
Yeah,
We're going
Zora's.
from Caprico Village to Zora's Domain to Lake Hylia back to Vigoron. I did write it
Yes.
down.
Oh,
Look at
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I made a friend. But that don't work for me.
We're supposed to go to Kakariko first.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So I tried to avoid Kakariko so someone could have quiet alone time
Yep.
because they said they wanted it, and they're like, nope, we're going there. I'm like,
Yeah.
awesome.
Have any of you guys watched Scooby Natural yet?
Oh my god.
No.
It's so good.
Is
I did
that,
wanna
is
see
that like a fan thing or
No,
what is
it's, it's the latest episode of Supernatural. They get sucked into an episode of Scooby Doo. It's fantastic.
I might have to watch just that. That sounds great.
It's a standalone episode.
Oh
so.
yeah, that's pretty strong. Okay, cool.
So
So
off to Kakariko we go.
you're in Castletown, and you're gonna go to Kakariko.
I thought we'd already left though.
Yeah, I feel like we'd already
you?
started leaving.
Yeah.
No, I thought you guys just decided you were going to, and then
Well, like I said, we
Someone
were
made
on
it.
our way to Kokiri, and then
didn't you?
and then we
teleport?
like veered.
Didn't you teleport?
Okay, here's what I got here.
I
Last
don't
line,
think so.
we rested Grims and leave the next day for Shadow Temple
Yes.
port toward Kakariko Village.
Yes.
I guess
Oh,
the
that's right.
teleport is
Yes.
what I meant.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought
Yeah.
we could only teleport places we've been.
He's been
Oh, okay.
because he was part of a procession to
That's right.
to make sure.
Because
the
that's where the
humans were-
royal tomb is.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess I can
Okay,
teleport
then-
up there.
Then we all sing. We harmonize.
We do the thing.
You just start a.
All right, let me hear it.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I would like to stress again that I wasn't here for the original and I always messed it up.
Yeah,
It's the.
I was here for the original and I don't never fucking remember
It's
what
just
it's
the,
supposed
it's
to
the
be.
opening theme.
My head keeps singing
It's the field.
Harry Potter.
As long as there's other music playing, I'm not going to be able.
Yeah,
to
my
do
head is
Yeah.
like do 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 do. Oh my God. That's not it.
You have summoned Death Eaters.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
See, and that's why I'm like, Let's go.
There's like an extra
Hold on.
note that we
Hold
don't
on.
do.
There's the main field.
All right, here it is. Oh.
Nope.
No, that's not it.
You
No.
lied.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can remember this many notes.
I
Tony.
know.
The classic.
Which
Zelda
one of you
theme
plays a
is not
tenor?
in a ocarina of time
It is-
at all.
Ba 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 da ba.
No, because we're the bada and she's the bada. Because we were the double note.
Sorry. Ba 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 ba.
There it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
She did it. We did. We're good.
Yeah.
No.
That was perfect.
And with Grim envisioning the dim lit space that leads to the royal family's burial temple, you are all swirled up in a cloud of glittery purple lights. And as your vision
I
returns,
feel like we were all lined up on a xylophone like mice, and someone was hitting us with hammers.
good. And
That's right.
as your vision
Witness.
realigns, you are all standing on a large raised dais with the Triforce symbol set in the center. Around you, you see arrayed several, like a forest of burnt out dead lanterns standing all around. To the east is a large stone door with a grim visage etched into it,
Hey, that visage looks like you.
and to the west,
Riley's experience point.
it's definitely dour. Yes,
That's a pretty
lose 3
familiar looking
levels and
visage.
die.
Oh.
You cannot be resurrected. Get out of my house. Only I'm allowed to dad joke. And so that's not true at all. And then to the west,
I have to
dim
yell
pre-dawn
reactions
light
through the window.
into a clear sky out of this cavern.
I guess we go that way.
Sure.
I agree.
So as you trek up the wide path out of this cavern, you come to a ledge in a cliffside with a low, well-kept but old railing that overlooks a small graveyard set into the side of the hill. Tombstones abound, and as the day climbs on, you see you see a middle-aged man, blonde hair, bright blue eyes, sort of strolling along the path through the tombstones with a shovel over his shoulder. You can see that there is a inset stone staircase off to the south to take you down to the graveyard proper. As you trek down the stone path, it is not slippery nor treacherous, just well worn, and you come down to the green grass that covers the entire graveyard of Kakariko Village, and the young boy, or the middle-aged man,
Who was once a young boy.
yes, who
At
was
some
once
point
a
in
young
time.
boy, yes.
And is not yet an old man.
No, not yet. Turns around, brandishes his spade, and yells, "Po!" No,
What?
you're not dead.
No.
Not
Nope.
yet.
Do you know where to find a Poe?
He looks all around. Like,
Oh, wonderful.
He's like, "How did you get here? Did you walk by me?"
What?
Yes.
Bullshit music.
I mean, I had a horse. I rode the horse, and then there were stairs, and I walked down the stairs.
I rode a horse. I rode a horse. We sang a song. It was a
Yeah, we
thing.
sang a song somewhere in there.
I was a pirate king. Now I'm a nurse. That's funny.
I don't know how to
Sorry,
explain
I finished reading
traveling.
that
I
recently.
have no control over my life.
What is that from?
Oh, it's Shakespeare in Love.
I don't know how I feel about pirates. Pirates fanzines.
Oh, yes. I was like, I don't remember there being so many pirates in Shakespeare. Most Shakespeare in Love because it's awful.
I think it was a staple of the era, not Shakespeare.
I haven't seen it in like 20 years.
I've
Yeah.
been looking to.
I watched it once when it came out on VHS.
Yeah.
For 2 seconds, I thought you said you hadn't seen William Shakespeare in 20 years. And I'm like,
No
like
one
Elvis.
I just know he
Yeah.
died on my birthday.
He never died. He just crossed the Atlantic.
Mhm.
He's like, nobody will find me here.
He crossed the Atlantic on my birthday.
Woo! I share a birthday with Julia Roberts.
I got Huey Lewis and P.T. Barnum
Mm.
and Edie Falco.
I don't actually know who was born on my birthday. I just know who died.
Also a rapper. I don't know who they are.
That's like literally. So.
Look at we all just completely. Oh, you're still
Tony's
here.
playing tug of war.
He's fishing.
Yes, with their attention span. No.
I don't know. I get my
This is the
trident.
spade.
Get my
That's a
trident and I
lost
poke the
cause.
spade with
Wait a minute.
He's like,
We don't have anything to catch a
you
poe in.
kind of like tack,
What
tack,
would
tack.
you?
Yeah, yeah.
Just sort of like, you know,
Bottle.
jar.
Yeah,
We need a
I
jar.
He's like, I don't know how to.
Do you have a jar?
I have a few.
I have a lantern.
I need a jar.
I mean, I have stuff in them. Like I don't. They're kind of there's stuff in them right now. I mean,
So
You
then
could
you
probably go buy one.
don't have a jar.
Wait,
I have
I
several,
might
but
also
there's
have-
stuff in them.
Okay. Do you know where I
So
can
you don't have
carry
an
a
empty
jar?
jar.
Why can't you just take the stuff out of the jar?
Because I keep my stuff in those jars, right? What I'm like, how bad do you need this jar?
Well, we need a Poe, and in order to get a Poe, we need a jar.
So you're Poe hunting and you didn't bring a jar.
It was sort of last minute.
I have a lantern.
I mean, yeah, but then they like possess the lantern and they.
I guess.
And we've already got one possessed lantern. We don't need another.
Oh
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that
Oh,
guy.
yeah, that's right.
What? What did I give you?
Would you like to meet my friend?
What possessed lantern did I give you?
I have the dancing lantern spell.
Yeah.
Oh right,
Because
you
I have the
right,
lantern.
okay, yeah, okay,
It's
yeah,
the
yeah.
lantern from Spirited Away.
Yeah.
Wait, how big does this jar have to be? Could it be like an empty potion bottle?
I think so.
I have a flask.
Ooh, flask should work.
He's like, I mean, if you
DM,
guys
would a
need
flask
jar-
work?
No.
Okay,
No.
we need a jar.
He's like, I guess
I thought I had a jar. I guess I
a
don't.
bottle rather,
Okay.
a glass bottle,
Yeah.
Because
Which
then
is-
a potion bottle would work.
which has certain properties in this universe.
Wait, we should have some. We had some of that bomb milk at some point.
Did we take the containers? I'm like, once again.
Oh yes,
he
they
sort of
come-
sets down the spade and sort of leans on it as you guys sort of
As we
chat,
banter.
and he's just sort of taking it in.
Well, but we drank the milk in the cafe or
Yeah.
the tavern. We
Oh,
didn't
that's right.
take it
Yeah.
with.
That's
Dombe
right.
the second.
Dombe?
Yes.
I'm Rolenta. Hi, nice to meet you.
I have a clay pitcher.
Dombe.
He's named after the old man.
I have assumed his mantle. Yes. He was a great grave digger, and so I hope to uphold his legacy. And he looks around, and he looks at you. You notice there's a grave nearby that's a little fresher, and he sort of like nods like that one was good.
That was a good grave.
That was a good grave.
I dug that.
Yeah.
I dig it. Yeah.
And sort of for himself.
Hey.
That's okay.
Oh, face
I rolled
out.
18.
Come back
No
in.
jokes. So yes, so he's like, yeah. So Dombe's like, yeah. Who may I have the pleasure of chatting with?
I'm Rolenta.
I was like, do we call ourselves something?
I don't think so.
I'm Rolenta just as I am Rolenta.
Okay.
Oh, and these are people I'm with.
You're fantastic at this.
Cool. Which one am I?
You're
I'm Aurelia, and this is my sister Everia,
Ooh, Gerudo.
and we're mirrors of each other.
That's neat. Are
Yes.
twins like a rare thing, or are they like pretty normal, or like?
I'd say they're somewhat.
We are less
Common.
rare than a male child.
Oh, right, because Gerudo. That's
I
great.
like the answer. I'd say they're somewhat.
That's just me.
We're done here.
You're left to figure it out.
less rare than a male child, but not exactly
I
common.
was waiting for you to finish my sentences like
Sorry.
you usually do, and then you didn't.
Well, apparently we're off sync.
You guys are the neatest thing I've seen since I saw that
Yeah.
that Sheikah dude who came through here.
So we're
When
gonna
was
put a jar.
I mean, so you guys don't have. I guess I could lend you one of mine. I mean, when would you be bringing it back? Or
Or
do you
we
have
could
another
argue
jar?
here for a couple of days. I mean, that's fine too.
We're really good at this, aren't we?
I'll be right back.
So
And he's sort of like you can tell his shovel is sad as he like
oh.
treks back down. Hey,
There's
the
pills
man's
for that.
shovel. Well, you kind of killed his shovel on, you know.
Yeah.
So
Well, he only got introduced to women, and then
you
we
know,
need a jar.
and so he sort of like tromps back to a little shack
Yeah, look what you did.
at the bottom of the terracing, and you
We'll pay
hear
him for it.
You hear and a clack and it's like some clattering and such, and after a few moments,
He sounds very disorganized.
he comes back out
Right.
with a bottle.
As
And-
disorganized as people who go pull hunt.
Her
We're going
shoulder.
to a fairy village.
I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming myself.
I'm upset with myself.
Yes.
Okay, I can be mad at me.
I drew a map. I did the whole. Whatever.
I gotta
Everyone's
see
mad
him.
at me all the time.
Yeah. So he's
I'm
sort
not
of
mad
like-
at you.
Sort of like a baby
Packed everything but
or
packed
a
the toothbrush.
or a magnum
That's
of
right.
wine. He's like, I don't want to. He's like, so, when are you guys gonna bring it back, or you know,
Conceivably within a week?
because you all know that this is
Yeah.
a item of value.
Yes.
So,
Well, I mean, I asked him where I could purchase one.
oh, you did?
Multiple
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, we asked where we could get a.
Yeah, when you were like, but mine
No,
are
you
full. I
asked
was-
where you can get one, or don't you have one, or
I asked
whatever.
if he had one, and then he was like, well, all mine are full. And I'm like, okay, well, where can I purchase one?
I missed that. Okay.
And then he said, well, here, I guess you do. have
Nosebleed. Nosebleed. He's like, yeah, right in town. Just keep walking
Yeah.
down the hill and you'll be right into.
I have like
into town.
infinite monies because I keep
And-
finding treasure places.
Yeah.
so-
Yeah,
Yeah.
the either at the potion shop or at the general store,
Okay.
or you can win one at the archery shop. You know,
Oh yeah.
there's a few
I would
different
like
places.
to be cool while people were watching for once.
Oh, okay.
I think you're cool,
Me
Basil.
too.
Hey.
You made that cool tree.
Are you into dead people at all, or the mystique around them by any chance?
Why, yes.
No,
That's
Nice.
not personally, no.
Those are friends, not foes.
They get uppity around here. Sometimes you gotta crack that lantern, you know. But
Our pose are fun.
really, what are your pose like? Are they all girls?
No, they're just pose. I didn't realize pose had gender.
Neither did I. I thought maybe because it was a Gerudo. I was wondering if there was a
Maybe they just respect us more.
socio-environmental difference. Or...
Maybe they just see us
What's
as
happening?
as the strongest species.
Sort of leans on the. He's like,
You want to know what's happening?
"Hmm."
The middle-aged man is trying to figure out whether he's aroused by Poe now.
No, I think he already is. He's trying
Yeah,
to
I
figure out
think he
if
already
someone
knew
else
that.
is. He needs to share his hobby.
Right? Pose are friends, not foes.
So
They're friends.
do your pose ever play pranks or
Oh yeah,
okay?
on other people.
Well, yeah. All right, yeah. No, that makes. But never on you or never on anyone not Gerudo.
Well, on us.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Huh. Yeah. Interesting. So they don't seem that different from region to region.
I've never been out of the region and met another pose, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh well. Okay. Neat.
I've only seen our pose.
No, ours are
Basil has
also.
wandered off.
Yeah.
I'm on good time now.
Ours are also
I went to
fairly-
the-
Basil's gone.
Guys, then
Just
like,
go.
yeah, it's starting to get
Jump
dark
for the
now.
archery.
I'm like, if it's getting dark and I don't have a jar, how am I gonna fucking bow? Like, we need to get a jar.
I'm gonna go walk
Are-
around over with
do you need
Basil,
to-
Basil
or
so I
is
can
they gonna
watch
come
him do
back,
the
or-
thing.
He leaves a lot, but he also knows if we
Never left.
to get a sandwich.
It's just because they
you
stopped
went to-
noticing you.
He leaves a lot.
Because you have those dangly bits, they don't.
Right.
So you're less important.
That would be perfect if you just said that. It's
I'm
like he
like
leaves a lot and it'd be like, I'm still here.
I'm just a work, so I'm just gonna follow
I'm
Basil.
like
Mhm.
Canada.
I mean, we all know where to find each other. It's not hard.
Oh, cool.
Um,
Yeah. So if you're gonna be hunting him here, do you go get your jar, go get your bottle, and then come on back, and I'll be here, and I can, well, if you want, I can take you on Dampy's heart thumping tour.
ooh.
Yeah.
Will there be running involved?
No, but if
Oh,
you
good.
want to race a spirit, then it can. Yeah. You're guaranteed
You
at
will be
least
doing the
2
running.
Poe encounters
But
on
we have
Dampy's
grooves.
heart pounding tour. Heart pounding graveyard tour.
Mhm.
And he holds he holds the spade in a proud approximation of what a
Like
guard
soldier,
might.
yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
We shall return for pose.
Fantastic.
I'm not agreeing either way.
All right.
And then we leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
Men are
Well,
strange.
while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna go back into that room we came out of.
You're gonna schlep back up the stairs into the portal area, or
I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
see if I can cast spark on the torches.
Cast what?
Cast spark
On the torches.
Oh.
on the lamp, the burnt out.
What spell spark?
It's a 0 level.
It
It-
sets something on fire.
It's set something that is flammable on fire.
Okay.
You make a
Is
spark.
it just
Like-
one?
Yeah. Oh God, excuse me.
So it's basically flint and steel as a spell.
Yeah.
Letting my,
Okay.
my demons out.
Yeah, you go up there and you walk up to one and you're like, "Blah!" And it goes crackle, crackle, crackle.
Too long.
So you go over to another one and you're like,
Mhm.
crackle, crackle, crackle. You get about 3 or 4 in, and then they fizzle out.
Dang it.
Good try.
Have to be much faster.
Sister, are you coming?
It's the Shadow Temple. It has to be dark.
That's right.
Waiting at the end of the stairs. You done?
I'm trying something.
Okay.
So there's sort of a winding but decently worn, mostly kept up path that sort of has a downward slope. Not Mount Doom. What is it? Death Mountain.
Death Mountain.
Vesuvius.
Death Mountain.
Death Mountain.
Death Mountain looms in the distance to the north. The smells and noises of a bustling city start to magnify as you make your way down the path, and you come around a corner through an archway, and there's a set of gates. There's a swinging gate that looks like it's never been closed, but well maintained. And beyond that, Kakariko Village from a different angle entirely. There's 3 or 4 paths that go off from this gate. One up to a giant windmill, off to the north. To the east, straight ahead, there's like a little cuckoo farm, and northeast there's more buildings towards the city center. Where do you head?
To the general store?
All right, so you guys make your way.
Or
do you wanna do the-
he wants to go shoot some bows and arrows.
Yeah,
Let's
where I
do the
was
archery.
going.
I'm gonna watch the bows and arrows.
As you sort of wander
Let's start
Have you
there.
come
into
back
town
yet?
proper
Yeah,
to see
okay. I'm with you.
where this might be, there's on one of the raised areas of the town, there's a couple buildings, and one of them has a little archery target
Mhm.
above it. You can see where there are 2 or 3 actual arrows stuck in the target that look intentional, and 1 or 2 strays that appear to have been drunkenly attempted in the wall and on the post. And you walk on in, red brick building, and you hear this
Ridiculous music.
loud, carnivalesque, concertina organ grind situation. It's a little much, but you kind of get used to it after a bit, and it turns into background music. and there is a huge burly man behind the counter to the right, and it's just a long hall. It's just a shooting range with a bench.
Are there
And,
other contestants around?
Not right now. He looks up. He looks up. He goes, "Oh, welcome in.
Hey.
You gonna be shooting today,
Yes, I would like to, please.
young man? You look like you could snap a bow in half with them arms. Please put down the amount of rupees that you will be shooting for today." And the entry level is 20 rupees for 20 shots.
I'll get it.
Oh.
All yours.
All right, that'll be 20 silver.
Right.
Wait.
He's like, right, and he puts down a well maintained longbow on the
Can you be
counter
like,
there.
I want to use mine.
Do you?
No, I can use theirs.
All right. And
You just got that fancy
I have
Shirai
all
one.
of the things.
Yeah.
Even without the fancy bow, I have like a ridiculous amount of. I will shoot target.
Wits.
and a small quiver of 20. It's a hip quiver, so you can tie it around yourself, and yeah. He's like,
I thought you
hip
meant
good
It was a hip
back?
quiver.
preference.
Like very hip.
It's very hip.
I
be a
can throw my
spring.
back.
Bezel's
I got
cool.
long arms. It's easier that way.
All right. He adjusts the straps. He's like, now it's a back quiver.
Thank you.
And he's like, all right, step on up to the line. Let me know when go, and I'll start the timer.
Okay.
And you hear him hit something under the counter here. Buck up!
Oh god.
And then you see,
The desert
and
is
then you see.
any land that is not the desert is so inhospitable.
Well, now I'm triggered.
Yeah, exactly.
Basil.
You see a large water pool a little distance away from the bench,
Uh-huh.
and up pops an Octorok.
Oh.
Roll to
Okay.
hit.
That's fine. Oh god. Now I'm all frazzled.
If there are cuckoo targets, Nura will give you the stink eye.
Oh
No!
Doing.
Fuck.
She did.
It splashes down, and two more pop up.
Yeah.
Roll to hit. Doing. Or well, sorry. What does that actually come out to?
I don't. Oh. What am I adding?
You're to hit with a bow without bow stats. Because your bow gives you extra goodies, but
well, that's the fancy bow.
Yeah. But you have an OG normal.
Yeah, I have a
okay,
regular
cool.
bow.
So it'd probably be the same there.
Your bow's a +2, right? So just take that number and subtract 2 from it.
Wait. What?
Aurelio was walking in.
Your fancy bow's a
use your
+2,
normal
right?
bow stat if you.
Well, I know, but it doesn't have like a. I'm not sure what you mean by.
Oh, well, you're plus to hit.
Yeah.
I don't. Nothing says a plus to hit.
Oh, wait.
I have all these pluses, but I don't know what they mean.
Oh yeah, that's why.
God.
We
Playing
calculated
this game.
we calculated it in the
You need to
total.
get better at this game, bro.
That was like
That's
plus
just like that's with
2
initiative. Come on.
damage.
Okay, so next chance we get, I need you to put something in one of these rows, okay? All right. So to get the first one,
Uh
I need you to add your base attack bonus. Where is that on this?
huh.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Ranged. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 11 plus 12 plus 2 is 13. Cool.
Oh,
So that's your first attack per round.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's that.
Okay.
And then since you're high enough level, you should have a second one. Because if your BAB is above, I think
It's always -5. So
Yeah.
if it's 13, then the second one would be 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a third now?
Mm,
Yeah, that's a little more than nothing.
Where does it even? Where's the stupid thing even say base attack?
Well, so in your ranged and melee here,
Uh huh.
you have a base
Oh,
number
there we go. That's
plus your
11.
plus your stat
Yeah.
modifier.
Yeah.
Where fighter classes are always the base attack bonus is always going to follow your level. So
Okay.
for level 11, then it's
Okay.
BAB
11 plus your dex mod.
Okay.
And then your
So I
feats
played
may
a
or
lot
not
of
give
fighter
you other
classes in my
stuff on
life
top of
and
that.
never
Yeah, what
fucking
was my
put that
feats?
together.
No.
No. My
Yeah.
brain never correlated that.
I
Yeah.
have pinpoint targeting, improved precise shot, and
Yep. 11. Do you get the third?
weapon
Attack.
finesse and deadly aim.
Oh yeah, your fighter.
And-
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you actually hit
Yeah.
this one. It's not
Yeah.
the cleanest. Roll a second time. Buck, buck, buck. That one definitely hits. Those two splash in. 5 more pop up. There are red ones and blue ones.
You did hit one.
You can only hit red ones.
Okay.
So roll again. Buck, 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 buck. That hits because you have a ridiculous score. Roll again. Buck, buck, buck. That one definitely hits. Roll again.
I feel like Aurelia walked in, heard the sound, and walked right back out.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably.
Nope.
Cool. So you managed to start
Grandpa
plinking
Simpson,
away.
like
Yeah.
dropping
And you're
his
like,
hat and
I
picking
found
it
this
back
rhythm.
up and walking right
It's
out
like
the door.
hypnotic.
Yep.
Buck,
No.
buck, twang, twang, buck,
Like this
buck,
one.
twang, twang, buck. And they're splashing down and splashing back
Mhm.
up. And then you hear a loud whistle startle you from somewhere, and the bucking stops, and he goes, "Very nice. You didn't quite get them all, but if you want to go again, I'll let you go for free."
Okay.
All
now
right.
that I'm prepared for the chicken cuckoo, whatever it's called.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh."
Just still like staring.
He's like, he's like Henrietta there? Oh, she's a doll. She's a sweetie. It's all right.
There you go.
He plops
This
down
was your move.
another flight.
Straight up.
He's like, all right, say when.
Just like
Okay.
heard the chicken. It's like, well,
Happy here.
I'm out.
I'm done.
Good.
It was nice to see everyone.
Six.
Goodbye.
Yes, it hits.
You still have the gift up?
Keep going, Tusker.
This is what Aurelia did.
She heard the chicken, so she pulled the.
He
This
whistles.
happened.
Nice. Very nice. Here's your winnings. And he slides a purple rupee over, which is 50 silver. He's like, who else wants to try?
I left.
I was told I could purchase a jar.
No, but you can win one.
Damn.
How do I win a jar?
He slaps down a bottle and he goes, 50 rupees to try.
Fine.
So you slide the purple rupee right back.
Easy come, easy go.
He hands you 10
I have
arrows.
like millions of rupees in my bag that people seem to keep forgetting it that I have.
That's right.
He
I'm
hands
the
you
richest person in our group.
I feel like because we have like support of the crown, basically, we don't really need to buy shit.
Yeah, I know.
he slides you 10 arrows and he says, let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
There is the fucking place explodes. And you're like, not
Whoa.
the blue targets, the red targets. They are moving, they're zigging,
I
they're
have
going in and
shot on the
out.
run too.
All right. Roll
Would
to
it,
hit.
hey, would it be cheating
looking
for
at
me to
some-
buff him?
You're looking at some red.
Right?
Do you
Would
want
they
to
know?
do you want to slap that on?
What happened?
Do you want to see
What
what
would you think
happens?
if we buffed you?
Yeah, because I mean, you've got some magic. Your magic's happening.
Do you want to
Not you.
a reassuring I'm not gay pat for Cat's Grace, or what are you looking at, Rolenta?
Yeah, Cat's Great was what I was thinking at first. It's like plus 40 dex. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it would give you another +2 to all of your rolls.
Yeah, I thought the spell.
To go up and just be like, good luck, sir.
So at the chicken baka, you get started again as Rolenta slaps you on the back with that wet, clammy, cold hand.
I also have mini shot, so I can just
Oh, twang. Well, you've only got 10.
no.
So you can just like 5, blap, 5, blap. But how does that work?
I don't know. I have to look it up.
So
Sorry.
maybe we should skip that.
I'll
part.
pull it
I'm
up.
just saying
I'll
it's
pull it
a
up.
thing that I have.
yeah.
I got it.
I think it means I can shoot in succession though.
It's many shot you
No,
have,
no.
Yeah.
Multi-shot, I think, is double, triple arrows. So it's the same
Like
attack,
in
but
Robin
you,
Hood Men in Tights when he
Yeah.
like the sheet.
so it all has the same attack to hit, but you get to roll multiple damage
Mhm.
because
So
yes.
not. Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Was that right?
It's we're making a full attack. So what she's doing right now,
Mhm.
Oh, but I
when
can
you
fire
get
multiple
moving,
ones at a single target.
you can basically fire
Right, 'cause
your
it's extra
first
damage.
attack fires 2 arrows.
Okay, so never. I don't need that one right now.
Wait, you still get a +2 from my spell though.
Yeah.
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 So you're rocking a 11 plus what's your dex mod normally? Plus 2? Plus 2
So it's
more.
15.
Yeah.
So it's 15 for your first hit.
So
and then
15,
10
10,
for your
5.
second. And then 5 for your third. So you get 3 attacks per turn. But we're just going to roll and roll.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you take aim at some crows. Obviously red crows and not blue crows that are making their way across the far backdrop. Rolled it. 8 plus 15.
See, that would be the
is
upside
23.
of
That
you
hits.
being in here.
right,
You-
watching them go down.
He's actually shooting at
Definitely
birds
hits.
right now.
That one's 19, right?
Are we
'Cause-
just using the?
Oh no, that's the third one. Yeah, no, that one doesn't hit.
So what would be?
Plus 5 because that was your third.
Yeah, but I get the
Everywhere.
+2 down. I just not count anymore.
Oh no! After
already
we did all the
factored in.
math, that's all 3 attacks per a turn.
Okay.
So your next attack is at full BAB. So
Okay.
hit him again. That one hits because plus
No.
15. Yeah. That one hits plus 10.
16.
That one plus 5 is 21. That one hits. Fuck. 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 That's a full attack, so that one definitely hits. Fuck.
No.
Nope. Fuck. 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 That
20.
one was
20.
Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
Tony is
17.
passing a
That
little
one didn't
message here, like while tracking count.
A little bit.
I only missed 2.
3.
This game is
He's
all
like-
about chicken sounds.
Pretty
Or
good.
Bird sounds. I mean,
You want to go again?
Yeah.
Oh no, you got close enough. We'll let you go this one. All right, hold on. And he walks in back, and you hear clattering and clanking and pig noises and squawking and screaming and
There's a pig in
cursing
here somewhere.
and
It's still less than these
splashing
snappers.
and
What is
Meanwhile,
happening back
the
here?
truth.
because not only were you shooting at crows, you were shooting at like rupees on a line on like a
Yes.
It's like a shooting
So
gallery.
fancy.
on the line, and there's the Octoroks again, and so yeah. So he comes back out, and he's got like some feathers and some hay and like a damp arm, and he's like, "All right, we reset."
I think the other spell I have to help is haste, but
And he's like,
could have spelled
slides 10 more over at you. He's like, "Say when."
Okay.
Baka! Buck. That one.
17.
Wait, she's yeah.
Nope. This game is basically just
bird noises.
triggering
Nope.
Lisa the game.
That one hits. Because that one was plus 10. No, you need 20s on these.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I thought you might have figured it out.
No.
Hold on.
But
that
wait,
one
that
didn't
one
hit.
is
No,
20
I
that
just
doesn't
wanted
do
to
it?
guess.
Not in that
Okay.
20s.
Oh.
No.
Buck.
No, now I'm sucking.
Buck.
Everyone's watching. I can tell.
That one hits.
A bunch of them just went out. Speaking of you being
He's
triggered by bird,
"You
I
okay?"
found your origin story picture.
I mean, I
Bird
wrote
here.
there.
Fine. Just look. Pressure now. 'Cause I know.
I wish I was a bard. I mean, a bard would be able to make this work.
Yes, this is what happened.
Give me a second.
All right. You need to go Zen.
Yeah.
Maybe we should check some of your other feats to see whether or not you should be getting some bonuses.
Might be.
Because I have.
Where you got? I'll,
Yeah,
I'll
what
check him for you.
So
Okay.
Grim's like, come on, my boy.
You
Okay.
can do this,
So
son.
the ones that I'm pretty sure.
Shoot some water in his mouth, let him spit in a bucket, rub his
So I
shoulders.
have.
You pull out your little boot knife and you're like, give me your eye. And he's like,
That's
why? You know what?
That's right.
I didn't
We're gonna
do-
cut it open. What?
I've improved precise shot.
What does it do?
What?
What the fuck are you talking about?
He said he was
You got it too. You should know what you're doing.
I'm on it.
Sorry, I'm
Wow.
starting a game with some new people, and I'm like, I need you people to know what you're doing.
Look at that! I opened it right to the right page.
Oh, look
Fuck
at
you,
what's it
Tony.
do?
Your ranged attacks ignore anything but total concealment and cover.
Okay, so that doesn't apply.
It ignores AC basically.
Yeah. Then I have pinpoint targeting.
And you said you're outside.
Mhm.
Her too?
I'm inside.
Okay.
She-
so you're
I
holding
don't
up
mind
the
them.
wall.
Yeah.
You're silent bombing it.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no.
What do you?
This ignores armor and
Just-
shield.
Yeah. Silent bombing?
And then I have.
I'm sure I have something that I do to keep me busy, like
Do you?
just something to put with
You
my
don't,
hands.
You don't just sit there and
Stare.
and fume.
They're all pretty much combat things.
I'm
Just
What's
deadly
the-
aim. Just makes it
sitting cross-legged on my broom, leaning against the wall, just sort of like, why are there fucking cuckoos everywhere we go?
Make a perception check.
Why?
Me or them?
Everywhere. Me.
No, just dingbat.
Everyone
who's
else is
sitting
watching
outside.
you, but I'm like, no,
Came back.
I'm done with fucking birds. No bird for you. 17.
You see a cuckoo sort of cluck its way down the path,
escape.
Just tense.
just meandering around. It stops.
If I
It pecks at the ground. It scratches.
if I just stay still, maybe it'll walk me off.
It balks its damn merry way back across the path a little farther down and goes out of sight.
So I take my broom and levitate to the roof and sit on the edge of the roof. And feet dangle and just broom over my lap.
No,
Perception
give
check.
me bonuses in this particular
okay.
situation.
I hate this
They're all pretty
fucking
much combat.
Because I know there's a cuckoo on the roof.
Yeah, for like when it doesn't.
Like finding
give you a
weak spots
proper-
and
Gotcha.
Doing more damage.
Honestly,
She has the equivalent of power attack for range.
12.
Deadly
Yeah.
damage.
The other
With
really
you.
thing I got is haste.
It comes
so
up and
that'll
it's
give
like-
it +1.
I scream and fall
That
off
is
the
extra
roof.
Perception checks, everyone else.
no,
Oh, I'm not
it was
there.
my
Wait,
concentration.
me too?
Everyone
Yeah,
else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll a d6, or make a flight check
22.
or ride check.
22.
22.
But I wasn't sitting on the broom.
27 perception.
So
Like I said, it was on my lap.
So just take a d6 of damage then as you
13.
squawk
As
off
I
the.
hit the two.
I'm in
I
full
hit the
coaching
ground.
mode right
I
now.
got a 22 on perception.
27.
So y'all hear a faint crow
Fucked up.
of a cuckoo and a squeal of a
Blood
female.
curdling scream.
That's your sister,
I know that scream.
and you hear a thud as well.
Oh no.
Grim does not. He's like, yeah,
I'm gonna
she's
rush
not-
It's okay, boy. It's
Okay.
okay.
Better.
Did I
Yeah,
hear anything
you-
with 22?
Yeah, you
Yes.
heard
I
it.
know
Yeah, you heard the
Okay.
cuckoo, the scream, and the thud. She's like, "That's my sister's."
I'm gonna go
That's,
check on
that's
There
her
was a
sound.
cuckoo.
That's her sound.
That's the sound she makes.
That's the
sound
song
I
of our
also
people.
make. Yeah.
That's the
So
sound.
yeah, you walk out to see this Iveria.
Averia finds Aurelia crumpled on the ground, like, what?
And she's glaring at the roof, and meanwhile you see a cuckoo head.
Aw, you made a friend.
I will eat that friend after I snap its neck.
It walks back away from the edge of the. Cool. So he's like, "You're gonna go again?"
Oh no, the contest starts again. You're gonna get the cuckoo sound from inside.
I saw that first round. You got
I
it.
can do it. I can do it.
He's like,
Yeah,
You,
Use your
you absolutely can do
you
this.
step up to the line, and he goes,
No,
"You got
I'm,
this."
I'm all cold.
I'm like,
Yeah,
doesn't really work.
I'm water and cold.
Trying to
"Oh wait, I was
light
wrong.
all
That
of
first
the
one didn't hit because it wasn't
Let's
plus.
feel like something will happen because
Because it's 15 plus.
But would she know
Yeah.
that? Probably not.
And so this one was
I'm
13
betting.
plus.
So
Or
like, she
10
just
plus
leave it alone.
17, so that's 27.
Got it.
They're everywhere.
Ah, one shy.
Oh, because that was the 19, yeah.
19.
Missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. No fire spells at all.
No.
Okay.
Yes. No. Yeah, 21.
There we go. All right. Whistles. He's like, see? You're back at it. You got that. All right. You got the groove back. All right. Excellent. You gonna go again?
Have I still not won?
No.
Do I have to get perfect?
No.
What do
You
I-
missed 4.
How many is the cutoff?
I'd give it to you, too. You put in enough of it. Usually it's 1.
Can I use my own bow?
That sounds like a loaded question, so no.
Yeah.
He's like,
I'm just more used to it, you know?
I can respect that. What kind of bow you got?
Can I also wear this eye patch?
I know where the
Can I
eye
help
patch
you?
is. Where's the eye patch?
He's like, what kind of bow you got? No.
Yeah. Good try.
He's like,
You
"It's a
should have
very
put
nice
it back
bow."
with just as much pizzazz.
Okay. He's like, give me a minute.
And
And he goes back. You're like, I have not seen a pig. There were no pigs.
I'm very worried.
There were no red or blue pigs. It's just there appears to be a pig involved, and I don't know why.
I feel it's breaking several labor laws.
He comes back out. He looks like he's developing a headdress and turning into a scarecrow. And now both arms are damp. And he's like,
what is this man?
okay.
I don't even know.
It's
There's
probably
your
the
next
most
10.
action he's seen in like months.
Right? Now both arms are damp.
You say when.
Okay.
You can do it.
Oh, was that go? Oh, okay. No.
like
No, it's always the first one. That's 22.
Yes.
You got this.
No. Can't miss any more. Yes, that's 21. 6. 19.
Oh, buck.
At this point, he already knows he lost, so what does it matter?
If you want to step out and be like, no, that's, yeah.
I'm good.
All right.
It's too late now. I'll just go buy one. I wanted to win one though.
After all this.
He's like, I can't give you the bottle, but if you want, you can have the rupee back. He slides the 50.
Yeah, it's fine.
You come back anytime you want.
Okay.
If you come back and go around a couple more times, I'll make you a preferred customer, give you a discount.
Okay.
Ooh,
Thanks.
preferred customer.
Anyone else want to take a crack at it?
I don't even think I'm half as good a shot as he is. Let's see. 18.
Are you always here? Is it always you?
I mostly. Sometimes my girl runs the shop, but
There's
Okay.
nothing left in it. But
Okay, never mind.
Just one.
no, yeah.
This is not very spicy. Sweet.
You know.
Probably not.
He's like, all right then, y'all come back now here.
Lemon.
Meanwhile, outside, perception checks.
Just them two?
Yes, because this happens while you're having your last 22. Hustle, bustle, dust and creak and fucking cuckoos. And
holding my broom like a fucking baseball
Yeah.
bat. I'm like, come at me, bro.
you hear a group of voices sort of chuckling, and that sounds like Dak. That's Dak's laugh. You know that laugh. And you hear the footsteps coming from around the corner, and around the corner, 3 young, decent-looking men,
He's a looking man.
and one of them has the exact same laugh as Dak.
But it's not Dak.
No, it is not. And they sort of
Double
quiet
ganger.
down when they
They just
see
turn
you
on
two
people?
ladies, and they sort of go about their business, and they're like, oh yeah, no, it's not quite as raucous.
Mm-hmm.
They don't make any attempt to engage you at all as
Uh-huh.
they're going about their business. But if you make any,
But definitely looking at it like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm giving a
Yeah.
like a stare, but I'm not like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I made a face at them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
They're around the corner.
They're gone.
Another perception check.
They didn't look that bad. I bet they run all
17.
right. 24.
You hear one of them go, "See that one looking at you?" Yeah, she was. You should go say hi. Go see what they were. Oh man, twins and Grudos. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
These ladies make you run.
that's right.
Does this enrage me?
You don't hear it. She does.
Okay. I didn't hear it with a 17.
No, she got 20 and so. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
All right, so you guys step outside.
Maybe we weren't looking at any of them because they're apparently racist.
I'm sorry, what?
And you hear Vera go, apparently they're racist. As you walk out,
Who's racist?
and here comes the.
I need to punch someone.
Who's racist?
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, come on, it's Relenta. She's gonna say what she feels at any time, very loudly. Who's racist?
Yes.
I don't know. She just said it.
Grim's reaching for his axe.
Just some guys talking. It was fine.
Well, if you see him again, let me know and
They
I'll
don't
stab
have it
him.
in DoorDash. You have to get like the separate. You either have to do it through Google Eats or through the specifically McDonald's delivery one.
They have milkshakes.
Yeah, they have milkshakes. Want me to get you a milkshake? Want a
What
milkshake? What kind of milkshake you want?
What they got? I literally haven't eaten at Burger King since I got caught cutting school to go to a Burger King at
They got
school.
chicken fries.
Yeah,
That's
they
what I'm
do.
getting.
They do.
They got fries that are made out of chicken.
That's curious. They're pretty good. It sounds like a chicken nugget, but elongated.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's basically what it is.
Yeah.
Extruded chicken nuggets.
Got
I just require a dairy
Oreo
product, thank you.
shakes, Oreo chocolate shakes, and then I think your normal chocolate strawberry
Brought to you by Burger King.
vanilla.
Your way.
Oreos.
That's right.
It's your way.
They're a new sponsor.
Make that
No, they're
two.
not.
That's right.
But for me, a small one.
Dos dolces.
I think they come in the
Or
same
regular
size.
or
I think they
whatever.
just come in
Yeah,
one
okay.
size.
2 large fries, please.
2 large fries?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me know what that comes
You
out.
want anything?
Where's fruits?
Want anything
BK.
from Burger King?
She's gonna dash it.
Oh,
The more we buy, the less it'll cost me.
I noticed
Can we
it
get some
about
chicken
Really?
fries?
Ooh, chicken fries.
Oh my
Heck
God.
yeah.
What's up?
Chicken
I'll
fries.
get some chicken fries.
Okay. So 2 large
Chicken fried
fries
fry?
for yourself.
Had anyone else heard of the Dilly Dogs?
No.
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 It's a hot dog stuffed into a pickle.
Oh, I've seen this.
Oh.
Deep
Oh,
fried.
Oh, no.
deep fried. All right.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, 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 no.
The Texas Rangers.
What kind of
apparently
sauce do you want
are-
for it, Sally?
Are selling at that
Um,
park.
what the choices?
Barbecue,
That sounds
buffalo,
fucking
honey mustard,
delicious.
ranch, sweet and sour,
So
or
I saw
zesty.
that, but they did it as a corn
Zesty.
dog.
Zesty.
I don't know what that means.
Sweet and sour.
Sweet and sour.
Mhm.
I feel that one comes with like a sassy woman.
Right. And do you want anything, John?
Just cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
I
a
think I can
box.
make that
Can we just
happen.
get can we get
Yeah.
cheeseburger, hold the
Just
bun,
give me-
condiments, meat,
Hold all the
lettuce,
things.
triple the cheese?
Just give me a stack of like 8 cheddar
I'd
slices
like a cheese.
wrapped in a bag like a burger.
I'd like a cheese on a cheese bun.
I'll get chicken fries.
Dude, my sister thought she was so fucking
yeah.
clever.
With,
She'd go to
honey
restaurants
mustard.
and be like, "Can I get a
Okay.
cheeseburger with no cheese?"
And let me know. I'll
I
get
like
Sally.
peer pressure. Throw on one more. Like
Every now and
chicken
then,
fry, please.
Okay, well, what do you
some
what sauce do you
asshole
want?
would try
But
that at
apparently,
Red Robin.
but apparently that was a thing from the Animorphs. That was the password to get in
That's
to
right.
the.
Yeah, the
Thing.
yurt pool.
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Right.
That was cheeseburger no cheese. So she used to like go to like fucking places and order that because she thought she was being real clever.
Get into the yurt pool.
Too deep a
Uh-huh.
cut. Too deep a cut.
Right? Yeah, I know.
It would make sense if your
And you can't
sister
drop
was
that
a
shit
yurt.
on mundanes either. Like, come on.
It was Linda.
Mundane.
Still would make sense
Yeah.
if Linda was a yurt.
Yeah.
Or-
I would
I'm a
stare
teepee. I'm a
blankly
wigwam.
at
I'm a
them
teepee. I'm a
and
wigwam.
say,
Dude, you're too intense.
"So a hamburger."
Right.
All right, so, or calling them beef burgers because they're not made of ham.
Oh,
Mhm.
And you're like, I hate
This is our right address, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. So yeah, so somebody's racist, and y'all are outside, and
Bastards.
Aurelia looks like she bit the dirt.
There's some
What happened here?
disturbed dirt, and she's a little
Did he rough you up?
thumped.
They're everywhere.
There was a chicken.
Racist?
Yeah, what?
No,
What
there
happened
was-
to this
Axe
place?
is out.
Yep.
Some justice is about to get
Everyone.
advanced.
Yeah, man, I'm all along with it.
It was in there. I left. They were out here. I went up there. There was one up there.
Yeah, I
Cuckoo's a
feel like there's a
racist.
lot of them around
Yes.
here. I think that's not even my fault.
Is there a lady standing in a pen somewhere doing this?
No, you walked the other way, so now you just encountered the random
So
ones.
just to make
Okay.
sure I got it right, I already ordered it, so it's too late.
Wrong.
This is just to feel better.
No, just be surprised. It's fine.
3 chicken fries
Uh-huh.
with various dipping sauces, 2 milkshakes, 2 French fries,
Yeah.
and then I got a thing for myself, which was also chicken fries, but I got the meal.
Oh,
I get more soda with
Yes.
it.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
That sounds
This
great.
one's almost flat. Okay, good.
Thank
So
you.
that's it. Should be here soon.
I ate all of the bell pepper.
There's more in the fridge. Go get it, son.
Oh my god.
Glad you like it.
I fucking love bell peppers.
I already had
I
tacos
don't-
today, but you know what? I've been good
I don't
for
like 'em. Also,
Cheat
don't
day,
chew
cheat
anything.
day.
It's cheat day. That is Sunday is my cheat day. 'Cause
Nice.
It's game day, which means I get to eat whatever the
That's
fuck I
right.
want.
That's right.
Yeah,
I'll be the
yeah.
best. I'll live my best life. All right, cool.
I'm gonna wait. I'm not doing it.
So
Sure.
apparently the
No.
cuckoos are racist.
Yep.
According to this one.
That's my understanding
I don't
of this
think they're
situation right
racist.
now.
They're just, they're not used to seeing Gerudos around, and it's just natural to
Oh,
have
now she's
here with
defending.
you.
Oh, sorry. Now he's.
I'm a
defending.
he. I'm a boy.
I'm a real boy.
I know.
I am a man.
There's nothing left in my cup.
You are,
Like,
son. No, don't worry about it. There's just a couple of targets. That's fine.
Suit, please.
Doesn't make you less of a man.
What is even happening
I'm
again?
gonna have to watch that again. Thanks.
What is it?
From Flight of the Conchords, there's an
Um,
episode where Brett has a body image issue because he's a very small man.
That's
Oh yeah,
right.
And he tries to get a ladies'
No.
wetsuit.
Yes.
I want a
man.
small men's wetsuit. I can't wear a ladies' wetsuit. I'm a man.
So you guys are standing outside this thing,
Sounds very clear.
considering the
Yep.
repercussions of how racist a cuckoo could be.
I'm just not going to correct it.
There appears to be a pro and an anti-contingent representation.
Just
I don't even know what
is
kind of
there
action to take
anywhere
with
I
that.
can go
I saved
don't know what
those.
form
where the
Save
birds
those
are
men's
not
lives.
there?
No, I don't think so. They're pretty
And
prevalent in all of
relentless.
Hyrule.
I heard that you
Land
should try
is,
hitting
is
one.
pretty bird free.
I don't think so. I mean, there's still sky with water.
And then they don't hunt us because none of them
Or maybe it
could
was don't try
eat
hitting
us.
one.
It's just not a lot
Sister.
You're better at attracting birds than I am.
What was the
You can
line?
probably smell
I
it.
said I heard that you should hit one. Or maybe it was don't hit one.
What a
The
cuckoo?
cuckoos.
Oh.
I would advise not hitting them.
It is boring.
Yeah, it's have experience and everything.
And then
Okay, it was not.
they were all
Definitely not.
cuckoos, and then I went upstairs. I went up and sat on the roof because I figured they don't really fly, so I'd be safe. There was one on
It's
the
not that they
roof.
can't fly though. They
They
just
said don't really fly, and then I sat on the roof, and then one was there, and it yelled at me, and I fell down, and I dusted myself off, and there were these 3 dudes, and they looked like Dak, but they weren't Dak, and then they walked by, and they were
Hey.
done.
They were actually the ones who were racist.
Oh, the men were
Like,
racist.
turns and like,
Where did they go?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go mess
Dad
them up.
Grim engaged.
Dak-alike?
Yeah, you want
Yeah,
some
they're
fries?
Dak lookalikes. They're Dak-alikes.
Well, I don't like
Fries are on their
that.
way.
From?
BK.
Did you send the girls in?
No, they're still there.
I summoned them.
Oh.
I've eaten them.
We completed the
Get out.
ritual.
I ate all the bell peppers.
Oh. I have more.
I just.
Do you want
That's
more?
Tony said it, and then I scooted out, and then I'm like, no, I shall wait.
Okay.
She's getting a milkshake.
Exactly.
Like
Did you ask the
proper.
girls if they wanted anything?
Yeah. What?
To be fair, I was buying it and I don't know them.
They stopped at
that's
McDonald's
legit.
before they.
difference.
Oh, but they didn't get anything.
I was just like,
They'll get hungry and go out and forage.
oh,
And
yeah, I know.
They have a U-Haul.
she ate a whole thing of. She's probably
Carrots.
still working on those carrots.
Yeah, she probably is still working on the baby carrots.
She's going ham on those carrots. I'm
I
like, good
found out
job.
they were here.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
They
I
went
heard some
upstairs.
giggling. I didn't know if it was her. Or...
Oh, no, it was them.
They're
Well,
cool.
I mean, I was watching a lot of Help Helen Smash. I can't help myself.
Oh my
It's just
god.
the worst
Oh
thing,
my
best thing
God.
ever on the internet.
What?
You know what I've
This
been
girl
watching
who's
on the internet recently?
Instagram Who does little? They're basically vines.
Bay or Bale.
Bale. Bale.
It's
I
a
hate the name
secret.
so
It's a
much.
secret camera show where couples or one half of the couple goes, "I want to put my boyfriend or girlfriend in a really scary situation to see if they bail on me or they protect me." So it's Bay or Bail,
Oh, how sad.
and so it's things like,
How many people are disappointed?
Relationship ender.
Yeah.
well, actually, everyone like really kind of like, "Oh, haha, it's funny." I'm like, I can't believe you got me. One chick just like, "This is fucking not funny," and like left. Like they watched
Wow,
it just
rage
like
quit.
like straight up rage
Yeah.
quit. And it was like, whoa.
Yeah, because it's fucked up.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's super fun to watch.
Mhm.
So I've been watching that all week.
I legitimately have no idea what your sister is doing up here. I was in the bedroom
Mhm.
writing and watching things,
Mhm.
so they're up in the
Library.
door closed, so
In the
they could be
library.
making out for all you know.
Hmm.
No,
that's
it's on the
fine.
internet.
Cool.
Explore. They're young.
As long as they clean up whatever. Anyway.
Yeah.
So racist acolytes.
Oh yeah, so you know, like
Oh yeah.
racist acolytes. Yes.
Wait, the Dacolyte's not racist. The chickens are racist. Isn't
No.
No, I had just corrected.
No,
Oh,
she
that's
just
right.
she just spilled the beans.
I didn't know anybody was being racist. I just think birds suck.
Well, don't say that too loud. This place is crawling with cookies.
You're all offended
You want to know
now.
why they're yelling at you?
Suddenly really nervous. And just clutching her bosom.
Just told her the equivalent of they're everywhere.
And they're watching you from the walls. Their ears are everywhere. You
I
can't
can
see them,
hide
but
from
they're
animal
there.
on you, and they won't find you. I have that.
No, I don't need more smells. Pop my body.
Okay, I'm just saying. It would keep you safe, at least from cuckoos. They wouldn't
Kill
come
the-
yelling at you anymore.
Kill the chicken.
You
Good
weren't
luck.
raised by twin Rova. No.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's gotta have been fun.
So
No more spells on me, thank you.
what are we doing?
So did you get a bottle?
No, we have to
Oh.
buy one.
Mhm.
I almost made it. He was actually kind of nice about it, but he still didn't give me one. Don't know why I can't just buy it off him since he has them, but you know, things.
It's the sport, I suppose. Grim, are you familiar with this village?
A little bit.
Where is the general store so we may purchase a bottle?
Yeah, that's
It's getting dark?
let's just go do that.
I forget.
Oh,
What
no,
time
the
did you
Hey guys,
Oh.
remember the entire session we
We-
spent
what
trying
time
to
did
get
you
a fucking
guys-
bottle?
And then we left in the
That's-
morning.
It's in the morning. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
about midday. It's
Okay.
it's about lunchtime.
I'm hungry.
But yeah, you're like I think we need to head more northeast to get to like the town center,
Mhm.
and then there's a general store in the main square.
Is that where the men went?
About that direction, yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Nice.
We'll kill two birds with one stone.
Oh no.
I mean, they just kind of made an off-color comment to each other. Okay. Yeah, they were jerks.
So you guys troop off through the streets, and you guys make it to the town center, and there's a hustle and bustle of trade and industry. There's
I miss my home.
you guys see you guys come out of a sort of an alleyway, and there's a large well as you come out of the alleyway, and then to the left there's a set of steps that go down into the town center, and in the town center there's a large tree that seems to be an old growth oak, and this sort of the pavilion of the square. And yeah, just people moving around, little stalls, and off to the right, you see the in general store, across from the general store inn. And underneath the words, there's a clear sign on each. One has a bed, and one has a dollar sign. The one that is the in general store has the dollar sign. The one that's the general store in has the bed on the side.
Oh, I get it.
It's madness.
You've been here before. You know that the general store was an inn, and it is named the Inn General Store. Whereas the inn was the general store, but is now an inn. It's not confusing at all.
It seems.
What?
Well, I'm confused in general.
Right?
Perception check.
Long story short, bottles over there.
Oh wow, I don't.
Nat 20.
16.
There's cuckoos everywhere. There's 3,
I got a 9.
and none of them are nearby.
There's 3.
That's enough.
But there are 3 in sight within this half a mile radius.
That was definitely a Ren and Stimpy close up on each of their faces.
And that ugly hyper close art.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Like veins in the
Yeah.
eyes and
Yeah.
shit.
With the foghorn.
Mm-hmm.
And one clucks and like stuff flies out of his mouth.
And it's waffle
Like,
swings in the
I
breeze.
straight up walked into the marketplace and went, oh, I feel so good. You guys like see her being like
Yep.
not a stony, angry bitch, and then
You know, one of those close-ups was on the well-defined cuckoo's butt
Yep.
because it's so Ren and Stimpy
Rusted.
zoom in.
dirty as fuck.
The hair is pinging out of
Yep.
the legs at the
I
bottom
mean, I
of
know
it.
you don't like it, but I still can cast a hide from animals so that they won't bother you. Just saying, try to be nice.
Grim
Trying
is,
so hard
is
here.
on the. How do you feel about that? That this weird man who you've never seen run
No,
is trying to help you out. Trying to be useful.
That's right.
Yeah, because no
Yeah,
one's
you've
ever
never
looked.
seen. Yeah,
Yeah.
No one's ever looking.
When he
I
did
know
his
that
fucking
shit.
Matrix
Yeah.
1 dash shot, nobody fucking saw it. Kid's a fucking athlete. Nobody saw any
We
of
were
that
there the
shit.
whole time for the archery thing, and he just kind of almost made it.
Yeah, it was.
we should have not been in there.
No, yeah, he was putting out good.
We
He was
just-
putting out good. You're like, oh, he is a real good shot. All right,
Yes.
but like, yeah,
I feel like next time this happens, we should just not be in there.
We have
Then
to
it'll
put so
like
much
just
pressure on the
amazing.
kid.
You only do. Nobody's watching.
He didn't win the
So-
bottle,
so-
and then he
so
came out
still
of there
no?
and he was like, "I'm a boy." I think
Still
that really hit him
pass?
hard.
Still- I'm curious.
Oh, man.
Or you're like, no, I'll deal. It's fine.
I'm trying to be like, she would definitely be like, excuse me, man, you think you can, you know,
Yeah,
but
it's
like she's
specific.
also like freaking the fuck out, and I'm like,
Specific to the cuckoos, they won't be able to see you.
Yeah, I'm just wondering where the inner turmoil will land.
yeah, that's why I'm like, what is worse to her, that some man is telling her that she can't,
That he has a solution that you haven't come up with.
yes, and that I can't survive without his solution, or is it more like, I am literally gonna fucking die if these things see me?
This bottle quest has a lot of pathos, guys.
Yeah,
Isn't it,
good job.
Well, it's an option. Just
I
let
think
me know.
In complete and utter just like lunacy, she reaches out and like grabs you by the shirt collar and goes,
Hey.
what just did?
Sebastian gently taps you on the arm and says, "No."
Oh, we know. Oh, we know. Oh, we know.
Well, it's animals, so but like.
But it's hide from animal, and you
you
tailor it
Oh, you do
to
stuff.
the
Yeah.
To the animals.
yeah, because
Neural will think he vanished.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
I
that's
think
funny.
it says that you like tailor it to like you decide what animals you're hiding from.
But
I
yes,
remember.
sorry to hijack your headcanon. How would you impart this spell to your companion?
And she's like,
Like,
are you tall?
yeah,
He's
I'm
Like
like
people.
6'5".
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
5'5", and I'm just like, ugh.
Oh, I'm 6'2", but either way, I'm
But just-
tall and lanky.
you're
And
you're
you have
almost
the
a
most-
foot taller than me, and I'm just
And as someone who was a young man, you have a very confused boner right now.
Yeah.
This is the most woman you've encountered, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of women all at once. You're like, I wasn't prepared for this.
Basil is not a virgin, but let's say
Might as well be.
his experience is very limited.
They've never been this
Yeah,
aggressive.
He just kind of
She smells of desert.
And her one
Spice.
gold eye and her one green eye are like fucking huge.
He's
Like,
please don't. I'm gonna but please don't like get mad at me for this is how it works. And he just kind of pops you on the head, and it's like cookies can't see you.
release.
Like yeah,
Looks around for Neural.
Neural is
Neural continues to not give a fuck.
Neural doesn't care about you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I woke up.
Like two Neural since this
Yeah,
is,
like I edge up, and I'm like, oh god, I fucking hate this. And then I walk in front of her.
Neural stands there,
Yeah.
nonplussed.
That doesn't work with her. She doesn't give a shit at all. I can still see them.
That I can't help you
Spell
with.
craft.
Sorry.
Blindness is a spell.
I mean,
Blindness.
Rolenta, I can cast blindness on you too if you want.
I don't actually have it. Otherwise, I probably would have done it already.
Yeah, it makes it so
Anything
that
more than 10?
basically.
I rolled a 14.
Yeah, you
my
know it works.
Yeah, plus 15.
You know, technically,
yeah.
in your mind, in the smart, rational part of your brain,
They
he
can't
did
see
it.
me.
It's good, yeah.
But I can still see.
No, exactly, and therein lies the problem.
Technically, no creatures.
meanwhile,
can see you
Grim,
right
perception
now,
check.
But specifically, it helps.
Just Grim?
Yeah, just Grim.
Just Grim. Just Grim.
You find no racists. All right. So,
That means they're in hiding.
They know what they've done.
you nudge Rolenta, increase vigilance.
Yeah.
She's like, I'll find those fucking racists.
Heck yeah, well.
Watch the perimeter.
So
If anybody makes so much as an off-color remark, we're on it like flies on shit.
So while
Look for men that look like Dak but don't look
That's
like Dak.
26.
So while Basil and his chicken companion have awkward close times with Aurelia, and Aurelia stands
Aurelia is
trying
very-
not to laugh.
Yep.
Yeah.
If that helps.
She might not try that.
The group moves itself
What?
towards
She might not try
the
that hard.
in general store
Yeah, that's right.
and walks inside. You hear, it smells of capitalism.
Smells of elderberry.
That's what I was saying.
And
There's a hamster in the back too.
you walk up to the counter, and there's a guy who looks surprisingly just like the guy in the shooting range.
It's the bearded dude, right?
Yeah, is no, he's a big burly guy. Only he's got a different set of. Here we go.
I was about to say his pens are a different color.
No, yeah, he's wearing a pair of goggles,
Okay.
and he goes, "Hey, welcome in." Oh, that's the wrong shop. That's more your flavor. Hold on.
That's our shop.
Where the fuck are you? Why the fuck?
Oh dear.
Why the fuck? Hold on. I'm waiting for the loading screen. Loading screen. Loading
Whole jar.
screen.
Loading screen.
Let's all go to
Fuck it, we'll just go with the village. Okay. All right.
There's like 4 different songs
So you
going
see
on at the same
Across
time.
the back shelves, there's a fairy and some arrows and some bombs and some sticks and some shock seeds and other various sundries.
Did you have a problem with it earlier?
This is the first time I've logged on today.
Oh.
And he goes, "What'll it be?"
We're looking for bottles.
Oh,
Catching crows.
for Poe catching.
Yep.
Ah,
Oh,
I
you
have
captain.
the finest selection. He's like, just a moment, and he goes into the back, and he comes out pretty quickly, and he sets down it looks like a flight.
Nice.
Clacks it down on the table, and there are 5 different bottles, all of them with a wax-covered cork stopper. And each of them has slightly different workings, and one of them has a little bit of color to it, and one has a more bulbous bottom, and
Can
one
I
sort
appraise
of
the
taper
bottles?
is.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's probably a thing. I
Yeah.
don't have a
That's super my
No.
thing.
I can't do that.
That's as far as my expertise
And
takes
by
us. I'm not
super
a
my thing,
bottle
I rolled a
connoisseur.
15 today because I'm still freaked out by cuckoos.
Yeah. So 15, you're like,
Yeah.
each of these will definitely do the job.
Cool.
So anyone, and they
I
should
look as
cost
well.
around 200, or sorry, around
Mm.
200 gold would be 2,000 rupees.
I'm like 22.
Should be around 2,000 rupees for each one. Oh, what'd you get
I got a 22.
on appraise?
Yeah, I mean, I.
Oh,
rolled a
you
19.
found some bottles in your day, and you're like, that one's going to be 18, that one's going to be 25, that one's going to be 3. That one's going to be 21, and that one's going to be 28.
But I mean, can I tell that like the ones that could cost more are what, like 30? Is there something about them?
Oh yeah, no, you're like this one has this one's going to be a little easier to shove a Poe into.
This one's got an
will
air
hold
seal
in
on it.
better. Yeah. This one will be more comfortable for the Poe. This one will be less comfortable for the Poe.
I pointed at the one that was most expensive. Because that one.
He's like, that'll be 3,500
3,500 what?
rupees.
Really?
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's not going to be worth more than whatever you said, 20 something.
He's like, oh, haggling, and he says with a little bit of a glint.
That's more them. It just doesn't seem right to pay that much for it.
Well, I have it marked as 35. That's if you'd rather not pay that.
I'll give you 30.
Give me 30 for it.
Yeah.
32.
31.
31.50.
30.50.
Oh, 31 then.
Sold.
Sold. And he plops out the jar, and he's like, and a free carry case, and he puts it in like a little like fucking Crown Royal bag, and he slides it over.
Those are good dice bags.
And he sets the flight off to the side. And he
Was
goes,
that 3,100?
yes,
So you can fill those with
3,100?
pennies for
Yes.
home security.
300 gold,
Thank you.
100 silver. And he goes, excellent. Unless you'd like some more.
More than one for that?
Wait, we have multiple things we need to capture in bottles.
Yeah, but none of them, they don't have to be Poe bottles, right? Like the
Well,
lightning
they need to be
Mm,
jars
they need to
though.
be,
That
yeah.
we need.
Probably need more than one.
Yeah, and
Well,
we
this
might.
one's for the Poe.
Yes.
Because the Poe is the naked flame, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we need what?
The wild.
The
The
bright
energy
and
and
yours.
And then we need that water too.
Water of life.
But I mean, the water doesn't have to be in anything special, does it?
Probably.
I have a flask.
Mm.
So it always has to be in bottles,
Okay, fine. I
including
next
bugs.
two expensive ones.
I just like reach in my bag because I have
There's
like
no
I
other
have a silver rupee in
receptacles.
there. How much is the silver rupee worth?
That is worth 100 gold.
Yes.
No, it was supposed to be an exorbitant amount. I don't remember.
Well, I have 3 of them.
What, flasks?
No, silver rupees.
I want to say like
Hmm.
I
maybe
called
like,
it fancy Poe
like
bottle.
500 gold maybe.
I mean, I have 1 silver equals 1 rupee on here. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Well, no, but
The
But
silver
silver
rupees
rupees,
are worth a crazy amount.
yeah.
Silver. Wait. Oh, I don't know.
I'm
Gold
looking it
times
up.
100, purple times 50, blue times 5, green times 1. But I don't have anything for silver. Sorry. That sucks.
Probably.
Why did you give them to me if you don't know how much they're worth?
Oh, because it
Tell me.
made sense at some point. Let's just call it 500. Someone write that down.
I'm
Yeah,
scrolling. I'm
I feel like
scrolling.
we did write that down.
There's so many rupees. I'm scrolling. Why aren't you telling me?
I mean, I
This
have
is
it on
a
my
useless
sheet.
article.
Yeah, no, this I have green ruby is 1
It says
silver.
200.
It is 200. That's what I thought.
Oh, I was like right here. I have gold is 100,
Because it'll fill up your giant.
and then silver is question mark.
Well, that was for.
What they transfer into, yeah.
Okay.
Because it was 110, 20,
So it's
50, 100
200 gold.
Well, now you can write.
Are you
200.
looking up the wiki?
Of Zelda? Yes.
Okay, because that was the most you could get in your wallet ever. Because it was the giant wallet was 200.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I think I made it even more because I knew we were going to be dealing with some larger
Okay.
amount. So let's call it 500.
Oh, it's 5.
Yeah, it's 500 rupees,
Okay.
which is 50 gold.
So the silver is worth more than the gold?
Yeah,
Okay.
The silver rupee.
Yes.
Mhm.
it's
Is
worth more than a gold rupee.
There is no gold rupee.
Oh.
Then why do I have one here?
Is there?
Yeah, because I have green is 1 silver, blue is 5 silver, red is 20 silver, purple is 50 silver, gold is 100 silver, and then silver rupee was
Yes.
You just said 500
Sorry.
silver.
Then yes.
There you go.
Then yes.
So
Okay.
silver is worth more than gold.
Yeah.
In this world.
The silver rupee is worth more
Yes,
than
yes.
a gold.
Oh no, low battery. Again.
The shit.
Hmm.
I blame Lisa.
I did it.
I see you, computer.
Extreme close up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
On the Zelda thing, gold is more.
Well, I
Go-
fucked up. All right, so
Well, in our world,
Yeah.
it's not.
tough shit. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll forget all about
Because
this.
I have that wallet that I found
Mhm.
that has 3 silver rupees and 99
Oh, yeah, you have
other
the same
rupees.
list as Lisa.
Oh, look at that! I do. It's right there.
Yeah, because he told it to us like in the beginning, and I
Yeah.
immediately wrote it all down.
But it doesn't say what it has. That had 99 rupees. It doesn't say what
But a
kind they
bitch ain't
are.
one.
So okay, I was
make a wisdom
So
into
I
a
just have
wisdom
this
check,
wallet full
whichever
of
you want.
shit ton of money.
Yeah.
Oh, I also have a patch for
Nat 20.
1,000 gold worth of gems.
Jack wouldn't be here yet,
Because he would have to walk.
Yes.
or ride,
Yeah.
and it's about a day's ride.
And
And
we
we
just
like-
teleported.
So yeah. So unless he somehow got here
Yeah.
quicker, I mean, he did leave yesterday,
Yeah.
but like the chance that he would be here
Like right now.
right now, it's technically possible if he like left that night and rode through the day.
Yeah.
But why?
It's unlikely.
Yeah. Or unless he used a magic means, but why?
He
So-
doesn't seem the type.
So yeah, so you're like, so no, there wouldn't
We
be that.
hated the teleport
Okay,
it's
last
fine.
time.
Everything's
We
fine.
did it
It's
with
fine.
him.
I don't have to like be weird and like, here
That's
I
right.
am.
Yeah, no.
Because I'm not over here
So
trying
we're
to
just
be a
getting 2 more
weirdo.
bottles because I just point out the next 2 expensive ones.
All right.
Yeah, so I bought a
Get 2 more.
bottle.
I'll buy a bottle.
Wait. Does one of them look like an actual like narrow neck and then big in the bottom? 'Cause I'll buy
Oh,
that one.
like a traditional
Yeah.
OG from the game.
Yeah, because I'm like that. I want to put the water life in that thing because I think it's
He's like, oh yes, I have some standard styles, and he pulls out a different flight, and it's actually so this one, it's a small crate of 4,
so neat.
and he's like, usually for Lon milk, but I have a small stash.
Cool. That works.
All right, 200.
Sure. I can take 200.
Do I think it's worth 200?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
sort. That's like
Standard price.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's $9.99. Wherever you go, they're $9.99. That's what it is. Like,
That's how it works.
you see one for 12, you're like, who the fuck do you think you are?
When I was a kid, my uncle hated that commercial.
Yeah, I hand over 200 rupees.
You ever see one
Yeah,
for
what I
5?
did-
You're like, what's wrong with it?
Right.
Is it a knockoff?
It's bootleg.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have
Oh.
bottles that are?
Ah,
You weren't using them. I went into his backpack and stole it.
with my Marshall tooth. I need to find a new pair. They squished my head too quick. It
Aw.
makes me sad.
So you need to find you a pair
I'm
so I
finally
can have
giving
these ones.
Yes.
Yeah. is what I just heard.
Yes.
That's what I just heard.
You should try the ones that I found.
Your
but they
Google
don't look as
Translate is
cool.
way better than the real one.
Isn't it
I'm gonna
though?
go see if I can find some over ear instead of on ear
Mhm.
from the Marshall. So, because like, just look at that OG.
Mhm.
You know,
I actually
this one
prefer
goes
those
to 11. Sort of.
I also really
Stop.
hate earbuds.
I have over ear
now.
ones.
Mm-hmm.
I just have to remember what it's called.
Keep slipping.
Some
over
guys
your
like
ears.
that. It's I don't. That made no sense. Okay.
Some
So-
guys like it over, some guys
I
like
hate
it
this
under.
one. It's dumb.
Okay, cool. So yes, you grab another one for 200 even, standard jar.
It's okay, I took care of my
So
thing.
now we got two.
Yeah. Each time you grab one, each time you pay for one, you sort of get this thrill of yes, obtained. Fantastic.
Yeah, for some reason I feel like lifting it up into the air randomly.
Holding electricity.
What?
Or any sort of receptacle it's good for holding electricity.
No, the last part's the part I don't understand.
Holding
Okay.
electricity?
Oh,
Like lightning and stuff.
yeah, we're gonna have to we're gonna do that with magic and shit.
Lightning.
Maybe one of the Poe bottles would do the trick, since those seem to.
I don't want to risk it.
I mean, a
I'm not spending
standard
money if I
jar,
don't know it's
you
real.
know, has, because you all know that standard jars, the standard bottles, the 200 even ones, sort of have they have an ability to contain things that are sort of special, and so he's like, yeah, the Poe ones definitely can hold more energy, I guess.
No, I agree with his description. That a Poe bottle would be good for that.
He's like, there's still this one, and he pulls out the one that's worth like 25. He's like, pretty solid. Got some nice swirl action. So
Yeah,
like, if it's a
okay.
lightning is cracking back,
Mhm.
2,500. All right. And he sacks that one up as well. And he's like, all right.
So that's. Is it the same where it's 2,000? Is it just straight 2,500 gold or?
250 gold.
150 gold. So it's like half of one of your silver rupees.
Yeah. And he's like, all right then. What else can I interest you in?
What else you got?
All sorts of things for the discerning connoisseur.
Like, what do those sticks do?
The sticks, they're great for hitting small shrubbery that is getting unruly, transferring fire from one torch to another.
I like hitting shrubs. How much is a stick?
I'm hungry.
5 rupees.
Shrubbery.
Sure. Have 5 rupees. I'll take this stick.
All right, you have 1 Deku stick.
Cool.
You can use it 5 times before it breaks. Or
Okay.
you can use it to light, or you can use it to carry fire 5 times.
It's not good enough.
We all have a Deku stick.
I guess.
I know. I just
Still
like
trying to light
sticks.
the flame.
I should put it with my other pointy stick things.
What if I make it?
How about these 2 regular
do it and then nothing
spears, so-
happens? I look dumb.
Well, sister, I've not abandoned you yet.
He's like, for the discerning adventurer, we of course recommend a Hyrule shield or a hero shield. It looks like you're already pretty well equipped in that regard, but you can always use an extra. Maybe you're looking for a style change, and he holds up like a standard Hyrule guard or Hyrule guard shield and a standard,
No,
and the newer sort of hero shield, which is pretty cool.
I'm usually magicking with this hand, though.
Magicking too, we have a special stock of blue potion, and he pulls out another flight, and it's jars of blue, viscous, swirling liquid, and he goes, "If you're a magic user, these are the way to go." So not only will it refresh you in your mystic dealings, it will also invigorate you should you be weary or in pain.
That sounds kind of nice. I'm gonna just out of money. How much is one of those?
200 for a jar's worth, for a bottle's worth.
But then you also need a bottle.
Yeah, I don't sell the bottle separate. All right, I mean, yeah, I don't sell the bottle with it. Like, that's another 200.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now your jar
Wait,
is
but
to
it's
get
already in a
water,
bottle, isn't it?
Well, yeah, that's how I store them.
He's got like a Costco jar.
but it will pour it into your receptacle,
Yeah.
and then we'll refill it.
He sells it at wholesale. He's got a wholesale. He'll give you pieces.
He's got an intern
What if
that
I
brews
have
those
a
for him.
flask?
That won't be enough to do the trick.
It doesn't matter. Won't hold. I can't put it in my glass.
I mean, I guess I can sell you like 100 rupees worth, and then you'll
Never
feel
mind.
all right.
You feel all right.
I'm
He's
just
like,
like,
he's like, you need
money.
at least a swigs. It's like the Lon milk. You need at least a few swigs worth to get the effect, and a standard bottle has 2 swigs worth.
Neat.
I was like,
Okay,
never
I
mind, I
can't
already
have-
hate this.
800 then. 2 more bottles and 2 potions.
Pick it up. Oh, hey. What's up?
Wait, you guys have met my sister, right?
I
sister.
don't
Oh,
know.
there's Rose. This is Megan. Megan, that's Rosemary.
Hello, Megan.
Hello.
And then you guys have met.
John,
Yes.
Sally.
I'm John.
You remember Robert? Can tell you. Yes.
Okay.
I don't remember. That's true.
Cool.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I counted 800 and I was like, yeah, give me 2.
What?
Still 2 more bottles of that blue stuff.
Oh, so you're buying blue stuff and bottles?
Yep.
He goes.
Oh, yeah. That's
Excellent.
you.
He pulls out 2 more out of the box.
Yeah, there's a bunch of your stuff on that.
Measures them very precisely. Doesn't spill a drop.
Because
Oh,
Tony pulled
steady
it out of the
hands,
box with the
corks
little
them up,
magnets. Whatever
slides them
you
over.
want.
My entire life is bottles.
I now have 3 bottles of
bottles.
things can go in them. I
So
like it.
have I told you what happens with blue stuff yet?
Yeah, you just said that it invigorates me and
All right.
helps with my magic. I
So
like that.
1 swig, which each bottle has 2 swigs,
Oh,
Okay.
well,
will heal 25 HP.
Bullet journals and
Okay.
Yeah, Kara's
John, or
I
whomever.
I can get it.
1 second.
Oh god.
You're right. Did you heart attack?
So restore 25 HP,
Okay.
and you get 3 spell slots back.
You got money. You can DoorDash something.
Okay. How much money do you have, sister?
Probably
Or
not
if you
a lot.
have the Mac app,
How much was the potion?
the Mic app.
Oh, the McDonald's.
They deliver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
When's
what?
yours?
Has their own thing.
Uh-huh.
You can't just like DoorDash it. You have to deliver it.
Oh.
Also, Uber Eats does McDonald's.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't trust Uber Eats.
Yeah, we don't use Uber.
DoorDash or Big App, whatever. That would be DoorDash. But you
All right.
I feel like I have 2,142
I
silver
believe you.
pieces.
All right. Have another one of those. Should you need it? Should you need it?
Straws should be in the bag.
So these things spell slots regardless of level.
Yes. That's why it's only 3, but still.
Yes,
Is this what we started out with? That's good. I am happy with my purchase. Thank you.
I feel like I erased that.
Thank you for the price.
And I know that I definitely have this. But
Yeah.
Yeah, let me know.
Remember when I had to put all our receipts in
Yeah.
the freezer?
Same.
Yes.
I'll figure it
I was
out.
like, I don't have
I'll pay for
that-
mine
yeah, I don't
now.
have that much.
Who's the big spoon or who's the little spoon?
okay, well that's how much I have.
How much?
plenty.
How much was your blue potion?
I think
Almost
one of
200
these
for the
is
bottle and
Jessica.
another 200
It's like
for
400.
So 400 for a
400
bottle
for
of
the
potion.
I can go.
There's actually some sauces in there if you want to get wild.
So we could both afford to get a bottle of potion.
There's HP and spell slot.
Yeah, signature sauce.
Yes.
GM.
I got extra honey mustard. No. What?
extra high
Yeah.
mustard.
Extra
Can
honey
you give me
mustard,
sweet
no.
and sour, maybe?
The twins would like to each purchase
Somewhere.
a
Yeah, it's
jar
in here.
of this
I just
potion.
haven't grabbed it yet.
A jar and potion.
Yes.
I think
At 400 a pop.
Yes. So,
I don't know.
So 800 total.
well, 4 for me, 4 for him.
Yes.
Exactly.
Shit ton of honey. Oh, this one is. Okay, that's why. That's the
Yeah.
honey
And
mustard.
he goes,
That's right.
excellent. And he pulls out 2 more and expertly portions them out, stoppers them up, slides them over.
Started living together, and that was how we figured it out. We were like, oh, okay, if we just live together, then I see you every night, and then that's how we at least balance that aspect.
Telling her how your arm's gonna fall asleep if you try and be cute and cuddly.
No, I was asking if they were gonna crash. It's gonna be late, and now it's a meeting. So I said that's fine. They would just double check with us, and we'll throw some stuff up.
Ooh, you might want to move your truck up.
Where is the
And
truck?
find an actual parking spot.
Where
It's
is
in
it?
it's in the parking lot
Oh, parking.
at the Savers.
Oh.
What does the blue potion do?
Well, you gotta do the
Heal 25 hit points and 3 spell slots for 1 swig, so that then there's 2 in each.
But I'm thinking
Nice.
we might want to earlier.
I'm sorry, 2 spell slots?
Three.
3 spell
3
slots.
slots, thank you.
To go over there.
There's 2 swigs per bottle.
Yes.
That's you, bro.
Do we find one on the street, bro? Or-
Yeah, I mean, there's street parking. It's just kind of
The spell slot refresh is really the
And then you can like hide in the truck and text me.
best effect for that potion.
That's
Are you gonna make them walk over to Savers?
No, I'll take them over there.
Oh, but then once they've parked, they won't walk anywhere. Girl. Girl.
I'm washing my hands.
Anyways, I don't know. Yeah, like how ask these fools, guys.
You know what?
You guys are older. Maybe you have better life experience and choices than I do.
Yeah.
Rose wants to know.
I'm sorry, did you just say that I was older?
Than
I'm
Rose.
older.
Oh, okay, I'm like,
Older than Rose.
But just
Probably
26 is
here.
she's been 25 ever since
That's
I've
right.
known her.
It's true.
Continue. I'm sorry,
Love
Rose,
it.
what's happening?
It's my favorite. Rose would like to know how you balance a work life, social life, and a relationship.
I'm really good at crying in my car for 20 minutes and just stuffing it all in and then doing it.
Okay, so don't listen to Lisa.
I believe in bleed it out. I did it. I worked 2 jobs. I went to school and I held a relationship.
Yeah.
And I would leave one job, cry in the car for 20 minutes, be like, huh, and then just soldier on. And that's how I do things.
Don't do things that way.
So
Not advisable.
I'm okay.
No.
I'm alive.
That's right.
To me, like the main thing is like,
It's been like almost a decade since then, and I'm cool, dude.
Girl.
I mean, if you could find ways to do more than one thing at the same time,
That's right.
like, oh, I need to do this errand. I could also do it with my partner.
Yeah,
So
it's
these
about balancing.
Had a long distance relationship forever.
Yeah.
Well, for how long?
We were long distance for 1 year, and then another 1 year and a half when I was immigrating him over.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they've done the long distance things.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So
Because
definitely.
her dude lives like 45 minutes away.
Folks.
Yeah.
Folks.
Folks. Yes, folks.
45 minutes is
where
doable.
You phone number, Facebook.
What? Facebook, so she can poke you on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, heck, get it.
Ah!
We're not that old.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I can. Okay.
Yeah.
This is advice.
I used
Most
to
of
bring him
mine,
to Target because I wore
most
my
of mine
Bluetooth
requires to be
videos.
21 years
Me and
old
Jared
because that's how you deal with
we were-
Once
feelings.
again, you just grit your teeth, you bear it, you
Yeah.
let it out.
You
and then-
drink and then you
keep
deal with
going.
your feelings.
Yeah, you just keep going. A big thing about it for me was balance. So I knew, like, on these jobs I worked these days, and on this job I worked this day, and then
There's an
I didn't do
extra
anything on
because
Wednesday
They
because that
gave
was the
2
day
for
that I did
everybody
nothing.
except for barbecue. Because I asked for barbecue and you asked for barbecue, but they only gave us 2.
Does anyone need ketchup?
So
No.
you have
No,
one,
thanks.
and then we'll
Plenty
see
of
who
sauce.
gets it.
I am being
No, that's good.
kind to
Thank you.
share.
Yes, it is.
It's just we have
Thank you.
only milkshakes, so Lisa
Yeah.
giggled.
Still apply.
Yeah,
I don't understand what's the
I-
problem.
We're right in
I
there.
need not your ketchup for my milkshake.
I forgot that their medium is like
Yeah, that's right.
a large other.
This is a McDonald's large.
Because McDonald's still goes by the old sizes, and most other places have moved to the larger sizes
Mhm.
because America.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But in my brain, they all go by McDonald's sizes, unless I'm a Jack in the Box, in which case I know
That's
that,
a fucking bucket.
that their small is a McDonald's medium. But everyone's like, no, I'll get a medium.
Yo,
Also, they didn't
this
give
is
me
the
a small
zone music
option.
for Grizzly Hills and WoW. It is my favorite zone
Hmm.
just because of the music.
Oh.
Also because it's mountainous and
Jaren
forested.
started playing Far Cry 5,
Mhm.
and one of the like companions you can get is a
fine.
bear named Cheeseburger, who
Sure.
Perfect.
used to like to eat cheeseburgers, but now he can't because he has the beatus.
That's
But
some
he's
Bears-
adorable,
bears
and
will
you
fucking
can
do
pet.
that.
He's got a little collar that has cheeseburgers on it, and you can pet the bear. You give it pets.
Bears will
You get
fucking
a
do
dog
that.
and a cougar also. The
That's Far
cougar's
Cry.
name is.
Oh, is this a
Peaches.
game?
Yeah.
Oh.
Far Cry.
Black bears in my neck of the woods.
I came
are-
into. He has a collar and you can pet him, and it's a bear. I'm like,
Where?
No, it's in Far Cry.
okay.
Where can I do this?
Me?
Black bears, where I'm from, are impossible to train out once they've eaten human food.
Yeah, that's it.
They,
Once they've
it's,
consumed a human, that's basically it.
well,
Human food, but I
Yes.
guess also humans. would
so if
count.
you go to any of the parks and there's bears around, it's like, don't eat in your tent, don't be dumb, right?
They'll
Don't leave
fucking
food
find
lying
you.
around. They got garbage cans that have like a locking lid, so like throw all your shit in there. There's one at the park where I used to go camp that they tried to relocate. It got into some food, and after that, it was like, that shit is delicious.
Mhm.
These people carry the delicious food, so I'm gonna poke my head in every single fucking
They're like
tent.
little crack fiends.
Yes, basically. They moved this thing basically 300-400 miles away. It's a huge park. It took him like 5 days, and it was back on the same park. And it was like, where my crack at?
Straight up rehab.
Yep.
Where am I cracked at?
Cool. So
I have stuff now. I'm cool.
he's like, excellent. What else can I
Good job,
interest you
Nathan.
in? She can't hear you.
Yes. Ah, shit. What number? The address? 578F. Or 578 Linder, apartment number F.
Do we have everything we need? Now that we got like
We got jars and potions. And,
about
I mean,
like
like
60 bottles.
I'm feeling good because I realized Dak couldn't possibly be here right now, and I know the cuckoos can't see me, so I'm just gonna like pretend that I don't hear or see or smell or anything. Then
They're not in here.
I think we're okay. I think we can do this.
You can make
Well,
it.
now we know that there's two Dax. One of them is racist.
Well, there's not. He was very much not him.
Yeah, but he looks like him.
It was more sounds like him.
So we're gonna have to ask him pointed
It
questions.
sounded like him, and then I looked at him and went, "That's not
Is that
him."
the set form?
Man, I feel like we're just
No,
like
this
really
is
like,
their, like
that's sort of like
is
aggressive
their-
right now.
this
Like,
is
If we
Almost
keep saying his
fake.
name, maybe it'll summon him.
you mean
Candyman,
Dak,
Candyman.
there he is.
What have you done?
they launched it for their
Oh,
Stand in
dear.
front of a mirror
for
first.
their buttermilk
Oh dear.
wedges.
Will trigger Aurelia's
Oh, I
feelings.
remember that. Oh, excuse me.
He's like, so that'll be it for you?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, thank you for this idea, Megan. That hits the spot.
Sorry.
Something
I,
happened.
I
I,
just-
I
I
think
just
I
imagine
like
something
half
happening
minute
and
or
just-
something.
Oh.
No, no more than that. Let's do that.
Thank you so much for your business. I appreciate you coming in.
Since I didn't
Yeah.
read it.
You're pretty cool.
I just read
If I'm around
rats.
here
I was
again, I'll
like,
come back.
Rats.
We'd love to have you back.
Rations. Trail rats. Yeah.
Thank you much.
Rats for shit.
Y'all come
It's
back
like-
now. Here.
Those are not
Why don't I
mutually
have those?
exclusive necessarily. If you're falling on hard times,
Yeah.
It felt good to
pat
have
on
her.
the stick.
Thank you, sir.
It's true.
From one expert to another, I had a good time. You should go into the business if you're not already.
All right, are we all bottled up now?
I
Yeah.
miss my business.
Oh,
You
an
done with your
enterprising young
facts?
lady like yourself,
Yeah.
probably rich in no time.
I miss my business.
Oh, that's too bad.
My carpet
Well, we all answer a call for some other things on occasion.
and my pose.
Those.
Gonna
Oh, the
catch
jars,
some
right?
of
Yeah,
them.
all right.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, just okay. I'm not gonna bother.
We have to
How
wait
close
till
are you to the
it's dark, right? Do we have pose?
We just
Wait,
finished
dark,
putting
right?
jars into our things.
Yeah, maybe.
He claps your he
Oh, no, are
his
those
massive
stone ones?
hand
Some
claps
of
your
those are.
shoulder,
What's with all these men thinking they can touch me?
and it's like having a heavy blanket
Oh.
placed over your shoulders after a stiff desert wind. And strangely, it's all right. He's like, you seem you got a good head on them shoulders. You'll be all right. Remind me of my daughter.
Thank you, merchant.
Damn good kid. Aside from what her father tries to do to her.
That sounds.
Sort of like, what?
Wait, is there someone else we gotta beat up?
Quiet silence.
People need to stop acting shitty. I don't got time for this.
So I need to know.
He's like, I make her work here instead
No,
of letting
I
her
got
do
your
all
flank.
that.
How would you do this?
Naruto born?
That was a joke. Actually.
That's fine.
Huh?
How would new Naruto come about?
Huh? Well, it's mostly just
They go out.
Osmosis?
They go
so it's
out
like reverse of
and
how it
find
actually
people.
works.
Oh, okay.
Instead of the men being the problem, why you would only have a girl or a boy.
Uh-huh.
So this is my personal headcanon.
Yeah.
That the women just continue to produce more women, and eventually you'll get a man. Once every 100 years. But no,
the point is they
breed
have
out. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's
Like
no
Amazon.
such thing as a full-blooded Gerudo.
Unless
It's yes.
a Gerudo king happens to then interbreed with another Gerudo woman, and even
Yeah.
then
It's
He already be
it's
mixed.
3/4.
Yeah, but see, he would already be a mix.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do these women come about? There's just all women.
They're like Amazons. They just
Yeah.
capture men to use
But-
for reproduction purposes.
I also entertain the idea that Gerudo are long-lived,
Mm-hmm.
You just
or that Hyrule we talked because you're like 60.
Yeah. They're like, close to 60.
That they're not quite elf long-lived, but definitely like, oh yeah, he lived to 200. Wow, you know,
Like a tiefling long-lived.
yeah, like an average age of expiration is like 130,
I was just gonna pop up with the I never knew my father.
and you might not.
This is quite
And
true.
it's entirely
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about it. Like,
Because they don't stick around.
Yeah.
I played a game once
There's a
where
whole
the
quest.
chick that was playing a tiefling kept saying tiefling.
Ugh. Like
Bothered me
Typhoid Mary?
so hard.
Tyfling.
Yes, I was.
Bruce.
No.
Right.
Anyway.
Did she also refer to them as 1-8?
Ah!
One die.
Oh no! I'm feeling angry now.
Been triggered.
Yep. We're not hard to trigger.
I just want to know who hurt him.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh
So
dear.
there's a whole quest.
All right. Thanks, Mando.
You're welcome. There's a whole quest in Breath of the Wild where you play matchmaker for a wandering Gerudo
Oh, that's
who's waiting
nice.
for her love in the mountains. She's like, if only I found someone who was this. And you happen to run into this guy and you're like,
Do you have these qualities?
Right.
Mm.
Run for me, boy.
yeah.
Wow, look at how your arms flap.
Well, that's fun.
All right,
He's like,
so
no, having her work in here and telling her terrible jokes and
Okay.
Okay.
that
That's fine.
stuff.
That's fine.
yeah, that's all right.
A little on edge right now.
Finals
Yeah.
racist.
What happened?
Yeah.
Is there something I should be watching out for?
Racists.
What? In this town? Nah.
Yeah.
Straight up, Irulia just grabs Averia and we need to leave.
We thrive on diversity. That's what the nation was founded on. Well,
I
after
really think
Thank
she
you.
just
got reconquered, but
said
Thank
it,
you.
and I didn't hear anything.
I mean, there
Okay,
are some stereotypes
real
like
quick
you do.
from y'all. You owe me $7.
Bam.
I'm rounding.
Whew.
Technically $6.98, but well, let's make it 7. I had to pay for delivery.
There you
So
go.
What? Those 2 cents unacceptable.
7 from you, and then math.
And then math.
Hmm.
Hold on, let me math real quick.
I've met Math. He's kind of a nerd.
Just kind of.
In the Chronicles of Prydain, that's the name of the High King. Because that's the name of the High King in Welsh mythology.
Neat. Cool.
It's probably not spelled that way then.
Yeah,
It's
it
like-
still is.
Oh, okay.
He's like,
So
I'll be the
from
first to
you-
let the guard know if I hear anything untoward.
Thank you, good
Unless
sir.
it's an obvious off-color joke. Can't blame a man for
$9.10.
Oh, I can't.
9 cents.
Good man. Good man.
Yeah, I'd probably stab him anyway.
And
He's like, why, haven't you heard the one about the Goron who got his rocks off?
then $6.60
See?
from y'all.
I said I don't think
You know who told me that one.
A
I
Goron.
accept-
Exactly.
You
I
want
accept PayPal, Venmo, or Google Wallet. I have all three. So
I'm friends
whichever-
with one, I can say that.
Whichever you
Alright.
prefer.
Wow.
I sent it
Are you
to
covering
Venmo.
me too, Louise?
Yeah, I got yours. I'll pull
I got
PayPal
it.
up.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Lisa Duarte. Duarte. Sorry.
She's not a mainlander, how dare you?
Kind of, yeah.
I felt the table almost
I-
getting flipped.
I was like, you?
You racist cuckoo.
It has been so
What?
long since I've actually said your last name out loud
Or seen it.
or like seen it because you don't really use it
You don't
online.
exist on the internet.
And I had friends growing up who were Duarte.
Yeah.
So I am sorry.
It's okay. I wasn't upset. It was more like,
I told you
I
worked with
fixed it. As soon as I said it, I knew it was wrong.
I told you I worked with a Duarte, right?
oh, really?
Yeah, he's a cheeky, goofy, blonde, lanky bastard who became a sub teacher. And I'm like, you're going to teach grade school. You're going to be great.
Oh,
You do you, Steven.
that's good.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fun sound.
Yeah.
We were bottom
Very musical.
leaving. We were talking about racist, and now we're really leaving. And
Were you?
is it like afternoon now? I guess.
In this session, we
Is it
tried to
PayPal
find
or is
bottles
this-
and then we got angry at racism.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let me figure out what my PayPal is real quick.
Fair enough.
I don't use it as much anymore.
I know I'm turning into a damn baby boomer. It's terrible. I only use PayPal and Facebook, and it's and
Okay. Okay.
I'm slightly racist.
I
Apparently.
really
I got
don't
it.
think you could turn into a baby boomer.
No, I haven't been.
I didn't think
Oh,
that sound for real. That sucks.
Here's my.
Now I want to look at it. I can't.
Oh, got it. Let me. Wait. Oh, with just a QR read. Oh no, there it is.
God, motherfucking damn it, stupid. Everything's fine.
Huh?
I'm good.
I'm okay.
Everything's
okay.
fine. Cry in my car for 20 minutes.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Future.
Did you send it or did you?
Not
do you
yet.
need mine?
I need you.
What are you on? You on PayPal?
Yeah, I'm on
You
PayPal.
should be able to scan mine.
Yeah.
Oh, are you just on regular PayPal? You're on
Yeah.
the PayPal app. Oh, okay. Then it's
Is that for your lack of app usage?
yeah, or you can do it's hold on.
All right.
It's,
What time is it out
You
there?
want to use
You
use your
guys
email
have,
address,
Spend a little
or-
time in
Yeah.
the dim light of the in market,
ITTY.
and
oh yeah, that's
I
right.
think we
y'all are
can
getting a little hangry.
Yeah,
I'm done.
yeah.
You guys are peckish.
And
Should we
MAC.
cuckoo beat so we
At
can
Gmail.
be vindicated? Perfect.
Don't think
Okay.
Earl will be particularly happy about that.
You should see it.
She doesn't mind. She thinks they're delicious.
Thanks, Tony.
No, totally.
I totally believe that Nero's a cannibal.
should come
That,
up.
that I believe.
Well, they don't have the same taboos as
Yeah.
two-legged or as
I'm like,
amphibious.
It's okay. It's a food thing. I eat it.
We're like, you eat fish.
Yeah, it's true. I do, but I'm not a fish. Not the same. I wouldn't eat a Zora, maybe.
mm,
Well, I mean, like if it was just
Right.
presented to me as meat, maybe
I wouldn't
would
eat a
it,
Zora,
not know it was
probably.
a Zora. Like, this fish is great. Oh,
Should take them out for dinner first. Hey-oh.
I just like cutting right to the chase.
Hey-oh.
Oh God.
oh, Tony.
Perception checks.
Perception. Oh, I rolled a 1. Wait, no.
26.
26.
Yes, that's a 1.
15.
I don't know. I'm distracted.
There is something delicious coming from the General Store Inn.
Oh,
That's the other one.
that's right.
Maybe we should go there.
And Grim knows that
There's some good shit out that way.
there is an ale that they serve that is not too shabby.
That's right. That's right.
What?
It goes real good with a fried cuckoo sandwich.
Question.
You said you were hungry, son.
And that titillating aroma does have the tinge of deep fried goodness.
Let's take a moment on this very arduous bottle hunting adventure that we're on.
Don't want the
And
bottles.
Go have a bite.
Those are nice.
We have some good
We've
sandwiches.
got all the
I do
bottles.
enjoy sandwiches.
I saw last time we had some of them. We were
Perception check again, Grim. Still no race.
70. God damn it.
Find those fuckers.
All right.
Hiding in the trees.
Racist Titans.
I roll and headbutt the tree.
Yeah.
Do any shake out of it? No. You're
They'll
hit with
show
money.
themselves soon. I was going to start chopping them down.
Yeah, but you're hit with money. I don't have any use for this shit.
I'm rich, bitch.
I'm rich, bitch.
Okay.
I know really rich people, so I just have to
So
pay
I
for
thought that I
everything.
kept hitting John's feet, but it's there are slippers here.
Yes. You and I were having the same experience on the other side of the table. It's like, I keep kicking the man down. And then I saw the shoe.
It
and I
was
was
so
like, oh.
bad. Oh, okay.
Are those? Oh, okay. All right. It's just his fault.
I finally beat this level.
So you guys head over to the
Welcome.
Is that?
Inn General Store
I'm still trying to.
Oh, sorry,
figure
the general
out
store
exactly
in-
like that. I don't know if it's the same.
Okay.
for sandwiches and maybe
Yeah.
some ale.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Sounds
right.
good.
And as you walk in, it's not jumping, but it's got some clientele in there, and there's obviously still plates and tankards being passed around in a adjoining kitchen area. Because as you first walk in, it's the lobby. There's an older woman in a heavy set in a muumuu with a high bun, and she's like, "Welcome in. Will you be staying this evening?" And you're like, "Oh no." And she's like, "Oh yeah, go right on in and
Hungry.
seat yourself. Someone will be over to help you out." You're like, "Oh, okay, go." And perception checks.
That one is in
Oh, that
13.
20 as well.
24.
The call of
Hear that
food.
familiar laugh again.
23.
Whoa.
Faces.
Are we gonna go?
Or it might be
I'm
real
like,
Dak.
it can't be Dak. 'Cause he can't be here right now.
I mean, he could, but like, why would he? That's like,
Racist.
It's the racist. This will kill
Look
him.
around.
and it's coming from the diner area.
Well, that's where we're headed.
We're
Stroll
going,
on in there.
we're going in.
Mm-hmm.
There's Dak sitting at a table
Dak. Dak.
with the three guys.
Huh.
Did he
That,
beat
so
us
like, wait,
here?
that's real Dak?
I'm not going to
Dak?
point out that they were
This
the
is
racists.
actually Dak, and he's having some ale with these three other local looking gentlemen. And
Does not one of them look like Dak? Do they all look
No.
like Dak?
No, they don't
no,
look
just
like
one of them
laugh.
has like
Just
an
laugh
identical
like
laugh
him.
to it.
They have very similar laughs, and it was just like, what?
Mhm.
Oh, you're not him.
Okay.
And then I gave him like a dirty look, and I was like, you're not him.
Oh,
And then he was like, you see that girl looking at you?
okay, I get it.
Yeah.
It didn't concern me at the time, so I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
Maybe they're related.
And I kind of do a.
And both of them are actually laughing pretty loud right now. Like someone just dropped the best joke,
Mhm.
and they're
I'm
and one of
looking-
them's
I'm
like
looking for,
hitting
like,
the table.
an away table. And I'm like,
Oh yeah, no, there's another one in a corner, and
Yeah,
and like sort of not quite in their
I
vision.
don't
Well
know.
then,
Yeah, you can find a spot that you're like, oh, we're gonna sit over here, like on the
Well,
patio.
they're talking. I'm not gonna.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to interrupt.
I sit at the
Um,
desk, at the table that they're at, and be like, "What's so funny?"
Oh fuck! As I'm trying to like.
And one of them looks up and goes and
slowly,
does
like-
and sort of almost spit takes.
Ah, nice catch
And
there.
he's like, I wouldn't want to waste. And Dak goes, Relenta.
Yeah. What? Dak.
Hi. Sorry, these are some friends from work.
Okay.
She's a friend from work. It was.
All the friends from all the works.
It was a joke about a Goron who he.
Is he getting his rocks off?
And they all like bust into laughter, and it's like the other one fails to not contain the spit take this time. It's like just sort of like
You look real stupid.
and the rest of them laugh at him, and they're like, Jack laugh in stereo, and he's like,
That's strange.
and they're like, yeah, no, what are you guys doing in Kakariko?
We're on some sort of scavenger hunt. We need to go hunt some poes.
Rolenta,
What?
Oh,
is it common knowledge? Is it secret?
I don't know. I thought
Yeah.
I thought everybody
you're
had
getting a
some
thing
pose
for
here.
Like,
figuring
hey,
out-
hey,
You're
Rolenta,
getting cool
Oh,
secret
come
stuff.
over
from
here to
figuring
our
out-
table real quick.
But I mean, it's
No, we're getting
if
food. Come on.
Oh, food.
We know what you
Yeah,
want.
bye.
I was
Nice to
trying
you.
to
Bye.
slide out the door and just.
Perception check.
Should she be
15.
13.
18.
What am I rolling now?
I got 10.
Whatever it is, I got an 8.
All of us are mortified by
None
Roletta
of
right
you,
now.
none of you catch it, yeah. And so they're like, oh, cool, yeah, no. And they're like, oh, and it's like, oh, they got you doing fetch quests up at the castle. Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, I mean, isn't like getting posed like what you do around here?
It's
It's the thing
Hey,
to do.
Rolenta.
And like that's sort of met with some normal, like, oh yeah, I remember trying my hand at Catch. I was like, there's a dude out by the Gerudo Valley that like buys them. You wouldn't know, you've never been there. Yeah, I have, but like, I was like, oh yeah, so you've met him? No, but I've been out there. And like, you haven't been past Lon Branch. I was like, what? No, I've been to the lake.
You haven't been past
No.
Yeah, and so it's just like, so
Alright, I kind of just slink away after a while.
Jack's like, bye.
Bye.
Dude, Rolenta is really
Really? Oh.
Yeah, we're like not supposed to tell anybody.
Okay.
Like,
Oh,
maybe we could tell Dak, but definitely not his friends.
Yeah.
As Irulia is trying to disappear into a puff of smoke.
Like a whole tray of sandwiches.
What
left
appears
over.
It's okay, your animal spell. Does it work on humans?
What appears to be a
I don't have that
younger-
spell yet.
thinner version in an actual dress of the woman at the front counter comes over and goes, howdy, what y'all having?
I would like one of every
sandwiches.
sandwich that you have,
Oh,
please.
Jesus Christ.
The platter, gotcha.
No boy.
And
Got anything more on the seafood side of
I need
things?
an ale.
absolutely, we have
You
some
do.
fresh caught from up the way a little bit. Some from home, huh?
Let's get out.
Feel like some fish and
Oh,
chips.
yeah.
get a round of ale
Flow
for.
around to the house? Yeah,
Yeah,
all
that's
right.
right.
No, not for me, thank you.
Okay, -1
We don't need that.
from the platter. Cool, they're great.
I don't know if they counteract each other, but if no, you definitely don't
Yeah,
want me to
I
drink
don't-
anywhere
I
near you.
don't need this shit.
No,
And what were you guys getting?
I just want a beer.
Another house?
bring around for the entire table. I'll drink his if I have to.
Fair enough. Cool. All right, and then
No,
she's
you
like,
keep saving
I'll be
them
right
and
back.
having to count.
I'll be back before back fast and a cuckoo can find a worm, and then slides off.
That's thing now.
Perception checks.
Our adventures have been good to you.
20.
18.
Not natural.
15.
Unnatural
21.
16.
So I heard 21. Or
Yep.
what was it? So net. So
Unnatural 20.
on that 20.
I got 21.
Unnatural.
16.
15.
All right. So the 20s. Here, go say hi. Go ask. I don't. You maybe. I don't know if you should. From the other table.
The table that I just sat at and
Yes.
almost
Yeah,
laughed
big
at.
Yes.
weird.
I
Are
called some
they-
dude stupid. I didn't even know his name. That was great.
Are they talking about?
There's beer here, right? Like we're getting beer.
Oh, it's
yeah.
good. It's good beer.
clank,
Exciting.
clank, clank tankards. She's like, there's
Look at this.
the ales,
Oh, hey.
as many as there are people, and I'll bring some more if you need them. Just slide the tankard to the edge of the table. I'll see you from a mile away, and we'll have those
Sounds good.
sandwiches out in just a little bit.
Thank
Thanks.
She winks at you.
Oh. Wink, wink.
Just turns beet red.
Yeah.
Good job, son.
Cartoon style.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love the sound effects.
Somebody's playing a slide whistle from just outside of the shot.
A little puff of
Mhm.
steam comes out of his ears.
You know how I feel.
Yeah.
Picks up that tankard and just
Starts going. All right, cool.
pull it back.
A couple more moments pass, and out she comes with 2 large trays. She slides one of them right in front of you. The other one she actually divvies out, and she sort of leans over, gives you an eyeful, and she's like, "If you finish all those, I got a special surprise for you."
Oh.
And then slides away.
Giggle.
The chicken's like,
If
eye roll.
it was a rooster, you'd be like, "Feathers."
But it's not.
No, she just
Basil.
judges.
Yeah.
Neural just has opinions.
Basil,
Basil like
son,
looks at Grim and is like,
What do
there
I
are
do,
moments
Father?
in a man's life
Where he needs to finish his
where the
meal.
path is clear. You know what you have to do, son.
I mean, I was gonna do it.
I've seen
Oh, I
what you're
know.
capable of.
I know.
believe in you.
If anybody can do this, it's you.
We got some jars and
This
got
ain't
basil
no-
lays.
This ain't
That
no
was
shooting
our
range, son. This is you and the sandwich.
The day started a little rocky,
Well, now you
looking
feel-
a lot better.
Now he feels weird though.
Yeah, you guys were watching, and now
No.
I've got pressure again.
I just wanted to eat sandwiches. And now everything's weird again. What do I just grab the first
Don't-
one and just kind of.
Don't think about it too hard.
Perception checks.
Oh, not 20.
14.
13.
I'm getting
Second
lower and
one.
lower.
24. 24.
15.
You hear yes, no, yes, no, yeah, no, and like the the group sort of gets up, and you can see that there's a slight, not subtle tug of war. There's rupees on the table, so they're not stiffing anybody, but there's a light tug of war between one of the friends and Dak, using the not Dak as a as the rope. And their arms are the ones doing the tug of war, sort of like, and it appears the friend is trying to steer not Dak towards the table, whereas Dak is steering them towards the door, and they're like, oh, and like, oh hey, like, and Dak's like, hi, good to see you guys, good to see you guys. Come on, let's go. We're gonna go and
Take her on the end of the table.
What in the world is happening here?
and it looks like Dak manages to keep the momentum headed toward. Meanwhile, the fourth friend, the third friend, is just chortling the whole time. He is the most amused. And just as they clear the door, tankard.
He's
And
already
she-
on sandwich.
Yeah, she looks down. She's like, "You look like you have a healthy appetite there, son."
Literally, I have a tablet.
Oh, so you'd be ready for strenuous physical activity after putting that much away?
Yeah, probably, but I need to stretch.
She's like, smart.
Oh my Well. goodness.
Yes.
This is actually.
Launches out for second beer.
Grim is not looking at any of this. He just
She's like-
pushes
she's
his empty tankard close to
Good word,
Hyrule,
yeah,
then
whatever.
grabs
He's a scholar too. And takes the tankard and struts away.
You just grab the full tankard that's in front and just like
Perception
slide it
check,
towards
Basil.
me.
I know it's late, but does anyone want a glass of Pinot Noir?
Sure thing.
Will not be.
I will not say no.
Lisa?
I heard it.
I don't like Pinot. Okay.
Alright.
Thank you, though.
You see that swish walking away,
26.
and you like miss your sandwich just a little. You're like, oh no, that needs to go back. That needs to stay. That needs to get in there.
Grim is like drinking his ale and just like puts
He,
his
like-
hand like at the back of your sandwich. It doesn't fall out.
Like stops for a second and then it's just like turbo.
Uh-huh. You didn't know this was an eating challenge, but it is now.
This is all the eat challenge.
That's right. and it will continue to be hi-oh. So another tankard gets dropped off. Wink. Y'all still doing good?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
I'll have another.
As
All right.
long as the ale keeps coming.
Will do.
Don't forget, there's still a nice one here for you to have.
Well, I just dragged that
yeah,
one.
that one's been
Okay.
done.
While you were having a conversation, I was just pulling it to my side.
Can I actually have some water while you're at it?
Oh yeah.
And it's not.
You'll want to hydrate. And she's
Charlene is
Not subtle.
she comes back with
Which
a pitcher.
is perfectly fine
of
because
water.
she would have to be
Yeah, that's
right.
right.
not subtle to get
And
Basil to
another
even know what
round.
was
Basil will
happening.
find a way to self-defeat otherwise.
of tankards just to because she sees where this is headed.
Good.
Oh, huh?
It's definitely more on the vinegary side of red wine I've had. It's not horrible.
Is that the one that
Right.
I brought from? Oh, okay.
not your fault, Nana.
Okay, good.
It
It was free anyway. I don't remember.
I mean, to me, Pinot Noir is a little bit like the Corona of wine, and there's not enough body to it to be worth my time.
I know my aunt was all like, what did she say? She bought
I didn't hear.
Rosie when she was going on and on about the wine.
I tuned it out.
Oh,
Sorry.
something about there was a foundation party and she bought like essentially a
Oh yeah,
crate's
she
worth
bought a bunch
wine-
of stuff.
of
and it
crates worth
didn't
of
get
wine,
drank, so she,
and they only opened up 2 bottles, and so she was all like, have a bottle, and I was like, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Pinot Noir and Oreo milkshake, not friends.
You keep saying things like that in my household, and I am very inclined to disagree. First the ketchup, now the Pinot Noir. I'm like, Lisa.
I mean, to be fair, if you just poured the wine into the
Also,
milkshake,
I don't want to get like sick before a fancy interview. So,
I told you.
Your
Yeah, it's not
winery has Sunday
Tuesday.
Sundays.
fruit wine and ice cream is different.
This is true.
so life's looking pretty good for most of you, and
I'm fine.
the sandwiches are delicious, hearty,
Delicious.
little plain, but all right.
fine.
It
I
goes
think they're
good with
pretty
that
good.
ale, yeah. And the ale keeps coming, and it is tasty. Someone back there knows how to brew it.
they're gone.
Oh, good, yeah. She comes out again with another round, just preemptively, and another pitcher of water. And she gathers up some of the other ones, and she's like, "Y'all are putting them away. You're gonna need a room for the night."
Do we need to roll to see if we need a room?
Probably.
She-
we probably
Do
do.
you have one?
We
For
probably
and
do.
She's like,
We
"I
probably
got a
do.
few in case you don't want to share one."
Hint, hint.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, that's all you
And
got.
actually, yeah, she does lean a little closer. She goes, "Your appetite's still what?"
Dirty joke.
All right.
I'm sure it is.
Let me know what you think about the rooms. And she goes back into the back with the
She's a
with the
sassy
tankards.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's a sassy woman.
So she's gone for a little bit.
This is
Four tankards in.
this is
When
son.
a woman asks, you just say yes.
No, I mean, I know. Just saying.
Listen, son.
yes,
This is just
I
like the archery. You're thinking too hard about this.
Okay.
Just go with it.
Okay.
Go with it.
Get a
I
room.
can't
Be
help you
cool.
because I don't have the same.
You got
parts.
it. Obviously, your sandwich eating skills have done the job for you.
Hey, sandwich eating.
I mean,
There, you can do
obviously, we
that.
all should just be honest with our feelings.
I'm always honest with my feelings.
Not you. Not you. The rest of you, sure.
What?
You're a little too honest.
Perception check.
Is there such thing?
Oh, well, now that I'm drunk, a 29.
22.
I got 24 again.
26.
I'm on the roll. It's
I
the
rolled a
Something
10.
smells delectable.
Oh no.
Bakedy, chocolatey, powdered sugary, and a slight smell of burning.
Oh.
And you hear,
A bit less.
"All right." slapped that boy right in front of. She goes, "That's what you get for clearing the whole menu. Dive in, honey." And it's got sparklers coming off of there, and like sugar molten lava, and like giant. And there's even little sugar gorons on there, and a little Kakariko village map. And she's like, "There you go, enjoy." And she says, and strolls back into the kitchen.
Wow.
Grim just pushes the veil your way. It's like
I can't.
You'll hear no dogs.
So like the table is death.
we're just looking at this sparkle.
Aurelia got up and she was like, "No, we're gonna be honest." And she's
Does her sister do anything?
Sorry. For the first second.
Did you hear what she said?
Mhm.
She's not drunk,
Okay.
and
we're just gonna be honest.
Do I
She
catch her now?
leaves her broom. Don't do
Away.
shit.
About an hour. Like it's probably faded by now, or what's?
Yeah. No.
Okay, yeah.
So all the chickens can see.
she's nice and drunk.
They would necessarily. But
But
Yeah.
they have once
Yeah.
again become a
So she's kind of on just yell at them.
Yeah. So after a few moments, do you at least attempt the mountain, or is it just
I'm
sadness?
too sad.
no one else does. I just took going.
Don't do that.
Slides it
Chocolate
down.
Mountain, Tasties.
So I'll
Full.
go catch Rowan or whatever your name.
So you get up a moment or two later.
Aurelia.
All right. So as Aurelia steps out, and as you get up to move out of the door into the lobby, like where you headed?
Oh my! I got she's sunken.
The sheet. You need to get.
Grim just like drop it on the.
Change.
How was it?
That's good though.
Oh, thanks. I worked. Are you busy?
No, stop.
You in the
Oh,
Here's
the
I'm about to go.
Yeah. Yeah. We got time. I got right now.
So
From the window behind the waitress, you see Grim, and then
I'm
fades out.
still inside watching this, and
So the woman in the moo is asleep, right? And the girl's like, "You're black." Just clock noise.
Woo! Hey, hooray for Basil.
so in order to use message,
Let's go.
Con is my highest.
Well,
That's probably just like amazingly.
17.
all right. So then you. Like, no longer as a result.
I'm non-lethal.
What's happening? Dice for sex.
You're like,
White
oh,
Wolf
God.
game.
It's good.
Basil's like, I'm gonna be sore,
That's right.
but it's worth
Fine,
it.
it's fine.
It says you have to point at that, but it also says things like, through a common metal, like.
But you would need you.
And that broom, as she gets outside, and she goes up.
Okay, as you're hovering,
Yeah, just.
Grin, you walk outside and you stuck your head back in, and oh yes, there is hand leading.
All right.
And you give that salute, and you look around, and Hyrule, make a perception check. Fucking.
Oh no!
Yeah.
No.
You
I got
Gustav's voice, cussing under his breath. Okay,
I gotta.
Yes.
him is just like point.
Here's it's gonna come down. I gotta see how this ends.
Oh, it won't be a walk of shame. It'll be a walk of radiant.
Basil will have a.
My pop. That's right. A deep cut. A cabin boy reference.
I missed it, but what did she look like? Was she?
She was alright. She was shimmy, and she had a shit.
Yeah, she goes up. She's looking down.
Yeah.
He likes the.
You like them hips?
Hips on
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless you got.
Just saying.
Alright, cool. So
Wow.
there's then
He likes
perception
it
check.
thick.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You hear that laugh?
Son of a bitch! I should have bought some of that ale from
the
To
north.
Go. God damn it! We bought like a bunch of
imagine-
bottles.
In Enchanted.
You see
So it's
thing
like
in a
it's
zigzag
different.
to the north.
I get stuck with all the flying kids. So one place I can go.
Yeah.
Perception check. You hear the heavy Gustav, and you also manage to crew behind a building of some sort, holding up the wall. One of them's on a crate, and they're chit-chatting out. Proper Dak is the one on the not Dak is like standing and sort of looks like he's like trying to figure something out. All right. What are you messaging Dak?
I just say his name.
Okay.
Just to call attention.
Yeah.
She kept yelling. I love you. Shit, that's not how this works. Right? Away. And the broom just like slow.
No, that could.
See how verbal your component is for this.
6.
Oh, Dak. So you come up under shot.
One.
So you can yell up at her from it. You're under.
Now I'm conflicted because I'm like, should I?
I need to be there because I feel like
I will have. Bro,
So Dak is so proper Dak is like someone just ziggled him in the side, startled, and kind of like looked around, like checks a roof.
you should just keep
What is
pointing
the
at
wrong
her.
one? And it off and at the friend, and he's like no, just no.
No, it's like
exactly. Yeah. And the not Dak, he's like that's like just no. Finds like at Dak at probably and Dak is about to be you know he's trying to and things not Dak we're gonna fall off this bridge. Yeah,
The broom is there, and you're like hanging on the underside of it, like
and one elbow.
and it like drifts down, and you're like, have you ever seen Spider-Man?
right. Your broom just like slowly, hey, that, and you stop.
He just slowly.
Right, yeah.
No, yeah, you're good. You're yeah, right now.
It occupies.
the common room, and I eventually get bored and be like, "Where'd everyone go?"
Actually, make me a dex check.
There's gonna be permanent injuries. Shit. You should have done your stretching.
19.
The con was great. The dex apparently I've never
all right.
seen before.
So
Sex like twice. in my
something
life.
happens, and you let out a wail. No. I was like, that's not a bad wail.
So it doesn't sound like
And,
Dangerous.
what? And clear as day.
Yeah.
yeah.
Basil lets out the no. I'm not.
Yeah, no. Like, no, it's someone up there's no doing it. So I think everyone.
Catches on.
Elimination.
You guys in the
None of us are there.
actually see the front desk sort of stick her head into the. Are you guys okay?
What? Yeah.
I heard a noise and are you? Where's that girl?
I mean, we're just finishing up my
You've got this mountain of
when you're
cake.
ready to go, or when you're ready to go, either let me know or let or I guess she went on a break. And then
I'm trying to come back.
so you say this to
Well, like he's talking about Grim.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. I'm
He's
with
like, oh, I can, oh, and sort of front room. What's going on with a?
She's flying.
Are you now? Since all the potential
I'm like, do I get involved in this?
It's
I
too
don't
late,
know.
man. You're
I didn't
already
drink
involved.
enough.
They really are.
Apparently she did.
Yeah.
I'm like,
What's
do I
the
want to
next
send
plan?
another? They're like,
Come hither.
Come hither.
So Dak
In the
slides
reform.
off of the crate,
oh,
and he dusts himself. He like pats. I'm not gay. Hug, and
And I'm kind of gay.
like he the no,
oh no, they're brothers.
you the same.
Yeah.
And so he starts wandering off towards the east.
Weirdly father.
Ride check. Look at
God damn it.
22.
Not sweets.
you are laser focused.
Yes, literally.
It's
I got 21 at least. Figure
you
out.
leisurely stroll
Okay.
as you track your strength.
Yeah.
I was
My
like,
life.
as I get,
My life is weird.
Oh, so you're drifting lower and lower?
yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
all right.
It went that way.
To inform that I'm because I'm communicating.
Well, thank you.
So going to intercept.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. So drying. Oh.
Everyone proud and impressed and surprised that what has been accomplished.
How did it impress?
The black
That's a
fade
lot to do with it.
has
That's not
lifted.
stomach.
In another
Yep, I was gonna say it's
uh,
that sounds like
glow. Okay. Sorry. And so, yeah, Grim, you see her little bit surely. On her ears.
Good.
Or
She's running out of magic.
But you're
Right. That's how it
pretty
works.
sure this is
I wish you think of. Oh, no, okay, she's fine.
ladies at the kitchen. Good. You want anything else? Cleaning up plates.
okay, I think we're good. Do we have a room?
You don't have a room tab. You can talk. Right up front. There was-
We all just fucking skipped on the bill.
Yep.
Like a bunch of fucking assholes.
Who ate the whole tray?
That was Basil.
He
Really?
Too many. Right through you. I hear you.
Okay. Yeah.
On the side of Death Mountain, there's an avalanche.
All right.
He's
Yeah.
like, we'll call it
Okay.
for the several rounds.
That's a lot less than I expected.
All right. Tell them all it was more later.
Yeah, that's right.
Nope, that's what you do.
It
Keep
was
it up.
500.
A couple other tables. Make sure there's still.
Another
Yeah.
That's the evening game.
I'm doing bail. You
We were just
know.
complaining that tip your waitress you didn't have.
Pretty
That's
much,
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's also easier to deduct 30 than 25, but with my mind.
Yeah.
So you drift down on deck. Are you trying to be subtle about it, or are you just being close?
I reach around behind him and sort of stumble forward,
All right.
as graceful as I.
So, or are you intending for him to? Okay. He sort of like stops.
25.
You see a blade in his hand, but just barely, and he sort of. Hi.
I am.
Like.
It's just you know.
Yeah.
Rub those hands. I have had a few things to drink. I thought that if Basil was being honest, that maybe I should be too.
Oh.
I did not want to talk to you because I thought I was in your area. I did not mean to be rude,
Oh no! You are.
though I sometimes am. I sometimes do tend to be rude. On purpose.
he's like, that's you. I appreciate your honesty.
I enjoy talking with you.
I enjoy talking with you. Okay to fly home, like
Following me.
From a street corner away, he's like, fuck.
He is loud
What-
and
what
large.
stuff do you have?
I don't have.
yeah, that's what they said about Basil. Hey,
Yep.
or at least one.
Grim now stops breathing.
Oh.
She knows I'm here.
You do suffer 4 points of damage.
Very-
It's
The one.
gonna come down.
Fucking force.
But not, or you want to take a nap? I'm not sure how bad. Probably invigorated.
He's got a full stomach and a clean pipe, so
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
maybe it's nap
He's
time.
probably already. Well, yeah, I don't know. He's either.
Or both.
Might be both. I don't know.
I can do this.
So he's like,
Dang.
I mean, you're in town. Oh. I mean, how bad?
Apparently we need one. Priority.
Pretty bad.
Tell a secret.
But
We don't know.
To get one. So I'm
We
pulls it out and got it for
that's a nice job.
what I am trying to say. Really, like
It's so next to you.
does a little around.
He's sort of like he's closer now. You can smell his aroma.
Don't be uncomfortable because, but like, I don't know. My sister's here
I tries to reach out because you had like the hand. He's like, I got you. The kind of Poe, I actually have one.
It was supposed to be some sort of fire. It's
It's a naked. You gotta.
gotta be like a naked something. Like it's not supposed to sounded like
He makes a noise.
oh
Do you want?
he does like a
Naked playing.
Flame.
Oh,
Naked deck.
Grim, giving you like half the.
Wait. no close to his ear. Goes. He thinks I don't know.
His body warmth
Just
next to
all
you.
up.
It's
He's trying.
it's almost sobering. but
Yeah, I know.
It's also.
I'm like, I feel like
Game
I
took a
just
turn.
randomly find somebody.
Right?
onto his shoulder
I'm
and
gonna
just
take a shower.
He like puts his arm around your waist. He's like,
That's
Takes this moment.
he's like
Very
"Oh, no."
shuffling the other direction.
He very clearly eye contact and then too long eye contact. He's like, adjust. I have the Poe app to give. I would need to go to my house.
Yep, this is now forever how this will be.
okay.
So Jack give you the
Come
Poe.
with me to my house. I get the Poe.
Get on the ground.
right now. Damn it.
Oh, she'll be awkward when she sobers.
Because I'm doing
Back, and it's a larger, older building set in the side of the hill at the south end of town. He extra moment door.
Now
He welcomes you in and offers you. Is this so? The tension to build. Is this also a fade to black moment? Would you?
like buddy.
Yeah, sure.
odds yes, evens no.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. He and Nick, he's like he it's just a normal one there. It's an orange one, and it sort of crackles and flickers.
How long have you?
You hear chittering from within, intelligible.
Yeah.
It's in the and I actually got her when I was younger. His heart thumping.
You told us to come back.
Yeah, but he's up there in life. You know, good for him.
Maybe likes that space.
Well, you know, that's his symbol. That's his scepter. You know,
Yeah.
it's good for
It's
him.
his tool.
He carefully chose not to use it. And it's like, yeah, so what have you been? So, and you guys, you walk through the graveyard, and you
He's
see
mouse.
the graveyard, and every so often he'll be like here, and you're like, but it's in a graveyard. It's fine. And he never actually digs anywhere where there'd be a body, but you think maybe, and every so often a pole will pop up, and he usually can just wire it. But if you can have the pole. That was.
I shouldn't take such a memento.
Like it's not that hard to go get another one because you can take the door and it's like you should go sometime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a weird day. Okay. Weird.
And then
first
she
day.
goes, Averia,
Huh?
there's a 50-50 chance Averia is worried of my whereabouts.
Oh, is she? Yeah.
I
Were you
didn't
guys
tell her
staying
I
at
was leaving. I just left.
Grim
Well, if Grim
eventually.
knows, then maybe.
Yeah, but he doesn't know where she is now.
No.
Yeah.
Grim eventually will make it back to
Yeah.
the tavern.
So she holds on
Who
to
are
the
you?
pole. and
She's like, yeah, let's get you back. Yeah. And so like,
Well, I can
Basil
make it
totally
back.
got some.
I feel
apparently.
I feel like maybe
Good
just,
for him.
I mean, you guys were staying
I
at
I
the
felt
followed-
like I
followed,
needed to
right?
just like kiss a
Yeah,
Varia or
we were
something. I felt left
staying
out.
there. We were just
Well,
I didn't eat.
I followed for a bit.
So do you come down yet?
Oh
Or-
yeah,
I followed for a bit.
Calm down.
So Grim, you're back at the.
I'm chatting with them. It's like, well, I followed for a bit, and then I didn't.
And then
These kids,
And you
these
hear
kids
a-
are all right. They can do fine without
as you're chatting, you hear a
Whistling.
stilted step, but a very chipper whistle. As Basil rounds the corner, gives a little, and
He's walking with his little bow legging.
and I guess gingerly sets himself down.
Well,
At
because
the
once
table.
again, I'm imagining like Shaggy.
Yep.
We pretty much heard everything.
Hello.
Good job, man.
Traveling companions.
Oh, suddenly his voice is
Uh-huh.
low and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Oh my god.
They finally dropped.
Is that a beard I spot?
what he is capable of growing. It just looks a little darker.
Good show, son.
You hear a matching tune from the kitchen.
Well, just
This is
You
saying.
get-
weird shit. I never had anyone congratulate
You
me when
are
I had
welcome.
sex.
You're not hanging around with the right people.
No, I'm just not weird.
Basil
Also,
gets
it's not as entertaining as that. Someone lays some eggs. Another guy comes over and is like,
God.
"Yeah,
I'm gonna need some privacy.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm gonna need the ink for a little while.
Damn it.
Cannon.
Guess so.
Zora Man.
Yeah, Basil gets a firm clasp on the back.
Good job, son.
Yeah.
Oh, my voice is back.
So Dak is like, yeah, I mean, you should at least head back there, and I want to make sure you get back there okay. I don't
So
know.
she links his arm with him.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, all right. And yeah, there's a couple of silences, but they're actually not that uncomfortable. And you guys stroll through town. It's near dusk, and it's actually rather lovely. Yeah, the
That's
sun,
right.
the sun drifts down
It's getting cold.
behind the hill, and he's like, do you want my coat?
It is cold.
He's like, oh yeah. Like, and you're like, oh, it smells like him.
There it is.
That's a nice cloak. You're like, yeah, this would protect you from a sandstorm.
The moment the deal was sealed.
Cloaks are happening.
So wait, back over there. Where's Aurelia?
She's busy. She'll
I mean,
come back
Actually,
around.
so
And I
you-
elbow
so
I
they share
elbow
details,
Basil.
or-
Okay.
Doesn't kiss and tell.
Good man.
I'll talk to you later.
Good man. Good man on both fronts, because I'm curious.
All the good men.
Perception check.
That's all right, man. I don't need to hear it anyway.
27.
I got a 20.
Nope.
Not
28.
natural.
I
Unnatural.
got 9.
Like 08?
28.
Oh, 28. Those of you who got 20 or better, I have 15 or better. Hear from the kitchen, Breck. Thump, thump, thump. Very nice. Very nice.
She's not a gentleman.
She's not.
And after a few moments,
She
out
can
comes
kiss
Breck,
and tell all she wants.
and he slides another sandwich pretty high and another pitcher of water.
You'll need that.
And he's like, on the house. Thump, thump, two subdual. And so, and he's like, anything else for you guys?
I'm good.
I'm okay.
All right.
I mean, you got any other girls
If
here?
any of y'all need seconds, let us know.
Is this gonna be a thing now? Like, are we gonna be coming back around
don't know.
here?
I might have to move. I'll need to leave the chicken ranch.
I don't know.
Thump, 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 back in the kitchen. And
I don't know how to do I
just-
talk to her?
Do we have phones?
Yeah, like
Well, there's
Do I write her a
messages.
letter?
And there's
you
sending.
hear a door swing open a little too fast, and some unsteady footfalls, and there's Dak and Aurelia. And
Holding a pole in one hand and wearing a cloak.
Uh-huh.
And
Did you all go
Holding
do that
his
while
arm.
we were just sitting here eating a volcano?
You want to pull, Hudson?
You got the volcano?
Well, Basil got it, but then he had to go to the bathroom.
And
I can't even hold it now.
Dak is just like impressed in every way. And
Volcano?
Volcano.
Yeah, it was
yeah,
good.
you seem to have left us all left us with check.
well, yeah, because you finished the
So,
thing to get the.
Yeah, I feel
Are you okay?
We finished the volcano.
Has it
Hasn't
moved?
like,
Dak is like, Basil's having a stroke. guys."
Yeah, and like she's wearing this cloak, and they're like arm in arm.
Yeah.
And so he's like, and so they're like, yeah.
Grim, look, because you didn't know where I
And he
went.
goes, you hear.
Yeah, that's right. You guys went po hunting?
Hey, wait,
That gave me a bow.
that's not our jar.
Yeah.
What the
Oh,
heck?
yeah. That's right.
I need an ale.
Oh,
Two
he gave you.
ales.
He gave you a po. Get 3 for me.
That's right.
And then
You just ale, right? You don't.
What's the water?
I'll drink it for you.
I hear that if he drinks, all
What?
the chickens come.
Congrats. Well,
What?
He's
See?
like-
Everybody keeps doing that congratulating thing. It's so
He's
weird.
he sort of laughs with you, and like,
Eat birds!
he's like. He sort of the first ring. All right.
There were firsts.
Oh,
but it
yeah,
wasn't
no,
my first.
fantastic.
Oh my goodness. Oh wait, did anybody else at this table have sex that I don't know about?
I did not.
Beat red. He's like,
But I got a Poe.
not recently.
And that sort of counts.
I didn't know we were taking a survey, but
I don't know. I'm just kind of pissed I got left out.
so this is
Me neither. I did some
So
running.
it's really
and I
just
did
one,
some-
I
he
guess.
motions towards the
Yeah.
phone. He's like, I'm not 100%,
Being old is depressing,
I'm not
kids.
100% sure. Like his arm, his hand gently on you. I'm not 100% sure if she's got the best judgment right now. But is this adequate, or was this for her, or?
What?
I
You're,
don't know.
That sounded really
He
strange.
gives a bit of an eyebrow. He's like,
Didn't say that.
oh, okay.
I mean,
Everybody-
I swing both ways, but I've never done that one, so
everybody's thinking too hard about it. You're
I
doing
don't know
fine,
what
son.
you mean.
He's like, oh.
You're doing fine, son. If you were doing wrong, you would know.
He's like,
That one's a
figured-
firecracker.
Yeah, no. If you
I'm
need
more
someone
of
to
an
give you a
ice-
Poe, I know a couple guys.
Yeah.
or ladies.
That's right.
She's the firecracker.
No,
I,
the poem is for something. But I
I
don't
guess
know.
I feel like it's a euphemism now. Yeah, you want to give me a poem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack sort of like he's like, I don't think we have the right chemistry, but if you're looking, I could probably help you out.
I'm totally confused now.
Her face just like, with what?
With a friend or two I know,
Oh.
depending on what she's looking to interact with.
I rolled wisdom 3, so I have no idea.
You're like, oh, so many options. What would I even? Yeah, he actually like leans over a little bit, like, no, I said not with me, but you know.
Hi.
Don't break shit, love.
Anytime you can bring friends together, I think
I,
that's a nice thing.
I've never had many, so okay.
Yeah, like
Which I'm sure he doesn't say out loud.
like Lorena back there. She's a great gal, and I think that's a nice situation.
Something happened?
Basil has good Yelp reviews.
Oh my god.
Would roll again.
Like Podrick.
Would
Game of
volcano again?
The Podrick gave him his money back because they were
Like half the things we're
was
saying are half double as well.
That's the
I've heard tales.
That's right. It's so good they paid him.
That's right.
yeah, chocolate.
So yeah, and sugar. So he's like, well, got a Poe.
Mm-hmm.
Got everyone back together. It's getting late. So I don't. Were you guys staying here? Because we talked a bit
We
about
have to now.
going
I mean,
to
you
the
can stay
graveyard, but you know we don't have
stay
to
wherever
right
you
now.
want, really.
I
I
mean,
mean, if you want to.
Unless you guys need to get going, because I don't know what sort of.
We're not in any traveling shape right
Okay.
now, as you can probably attest. We probably need to
Oh, by
sleep
the
one off.
way, you
Still ride my
left us
broom.
with a bill, people.
I'll take care of
throws rupees at you.
it. Just clatter on the table.
Shower. It's like
I
since
feel like
what?
Raining rupees.
Who are you?
This is always.
Well done, sir. Wow.
Basil's
Basil
like,
scores. He's rich.
I found
His
like
hidden
3
strengths are
treasure
coming
chests
out.
He has a
in the
beard.
dungeon.
He puts his hand on your arm and he's like, "You're really shying here in Kakariko. Maybe you should consider coming out here sometime."
No.
Pat.
First
I think-
what happens in Kakariko.
We're gonna have to
stays in
stay over there.
No, everyone hears about it. It's great.
We're gonna have to stay over. A few of us had a few to drink. Some of us will need to rest. Some
Yeah.
strenuous injuries.
Well, I know one of you has a room for the night if you need it. But if you guys don't want to stay here, you're welcome to crash at my place. You know, since I know you're in town.
I've never seen your place. Yeah.
It's
Um,
nice.
Oh.
Thank you.
Okay. Wait.
Well, I had to get the.
Hey, I got a 19 that time. I know I'm not. I'm like, okay, none of it. You might want to be alone or something.
Well, I had the Poe at home, and so we went to go get the Poe. And
Yeah, whatever you call it.
Yeah,
I'll get a room here.
That's what you kids are calling it these days.
She.
I mean, I just got a bunch of rupees here.
Dax,
Still kind of juggling them.
really, bro.
That's me.
Just let him
You're gonna
bask
be
in it
knighted
for a
in
little
no
bit.
time, aren't you, there, Basil?
Let him bask in it for a second.
No, that's yeah. So
We'll take a room here. Thank you.
no, yeah, sure. Well, you're in good with the staff now, so you know I'm sure an extra word for me to give you a good rate probably won't do too much more for you. But yeah, if you guys need anything, just have them send a boy over.
Yeah, I just want a room and a big tub of water.
They do have a big tub in room 3.
Awesome. That's what
you
I
can
want.
fit a few people in there, so you can really stretch out. It's nice.
Sounds good. How much would that be?
Well, I don't know. Usually it's about 10 rupees per night, but I'm sure. What do I call her?
It's like
Delaria?
the D.
Delaria.
Yeah, I think Delaria will definitely help you out. Let me even. Hey, Delaria. Hi, Dak. Hi, my friend's here at the table.
Gives her the iciest fucking look.
Who?
Or
She's like that.
She's the mom.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you still.
Doesn't matter.
You
she's
can't see her
drunk and
through.
jealous.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
There.
my friend's here at the table.
Drunk
Oh, the
jealousy
volcano.
is-
Yeah. You help him out on a room on some rooms tonight. Oh yeah, absolutely. They're not crashing at your place. Yeah. And she's like, that's fine. All right.
Like the
She's
leaf.
like, all right.
Do you say your aunt did that?
No. Once or twice, but not. You know why? I can just if I can't stumble home, then yeah.
This is so full of awkward. It's delicious.
Yes.
Yes,
All right.
sister.
Well, we got a room. We can crash at our leisure. I think.
Yeah.
We got one lady who's tired.
Set up Miss Relenta with room 3. Woo. I think the young man in the green will find his own way home.
Yeah.
Go ahead, number.
Yeah.
And she's like, how about number 5 for the older
She
gentleman?
said she was
Number
cold.
5 would be great for the older gentleman. And for the ladies, number 2 should probably be good. It's got the twins. It's got the Oh yeah. All right. And and she's like, oh no, we'll take care of them, Dad, hon. Don't worry. They're like, all right, you're the best. You too, hon. And he's like, yeah, you guys are set. So 3, 2.
Basil kind of kicks Hyrule under the table.
He's like, yeah. So
Ow!
he's like, thanks, Basil. I appreciate that, but I think you're okay for helping with that.
I
So
could always trigger.
no, that
Okay.
I don't think that'd help.
All right. Drive her away with the chicken.
He's like,
See what she does when she's surrounded by chickens and
he's
drums.
like,
The opposite of sexy right
he's
there.
quietly like,
Frost everywhere.
I know you've got a really cool broom, so if you want to take a rain check on that graveyard tour, you might want to get a good night's sleep.
I think Averia is tired.
Sure.
Not as tired as Basil.
so many euphemisms.
Well, Averia is tired.
Good.
Really
It's,
gave her the pull
Oh,
on
okay.
that graveyard.
it's
tour.
never dull when you guys are around.
She puts the pole in her bag.
I hope to see y'all around, or I hope to see you
She pulls the cloak like closer. She goes,
again.
"Do you want this back?"
No, it's a lovely night. It's all right. You hang on to that.
Okay. And then does he stand to leave?
That's
No, he's been standing
Okay.
to because he's sort of he's like
So she stands and then hugs him and then kisses his cheek and goes, "I like you a lot."
he does squeeze a bit back and he's like I like you a lot too.
Let's go pole hunting someday.
I know, right?
He's still sort of holding his
That's
he's like I would like to go commenting with you.
Where are these fucking petals coming from?
Oh yes!
And he gives another like half squeeze
It's like an exhibition.
and
Yeah.
and sort of and sort of
Was that me or?
I walk behind you.
oh are you trying to
Just
get
like
that?
bump them
Just-
closer
just
into
a-
each other.
Is that
Like-
make a
Nice.
make an attack roll?
An attack.
Yeah.
Full on
No,
tackle.
She's trying to make
Yeah.
a
It's a
concerted-
targeted. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, no, this is.
Yes.
Actually, yeah, CMB
Me?
Okay. No, me.
versus her CMB.
Oh, okay.
You're at a roll a d4. Roll a d4 real quick. No, not you. Negative 3.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh,
17. CMD.
17.
attacker wins.
Yeah.
Jack fails his dex roll. Now keep.
And just, oh, okay, this is happening.
It is sweet. It is longer than you both expected. And everyone else is sort of like, oh yeah, no, chocolate mountain.
I'm gonna go take
There's
a
some chocolate
stroll.
left over
and,
there.
Basil,
and before
if
it
you
gets
wanna-
too awkward, right before you start the, oh, look at the sun, it stops and he's like, he smiles and he's like, Rest well. And
You too.
and Soda's like, night, and strolls off. And it's only the little awkward that this just happened, not the incredible awkward.
No, I think I'm used to it now.
Come, sister. And off they go.
Yes.
So everyone slides up to their room. You do get a special invite if you so wish.
If you need one.
Otherwise,
Should you need it.
Lorena is like, if it becomes a thing, I wouldn't mind that. You seem well enough.
You
But
seem like the fellow who does the washing up afterwards.
But I don't.
I don't know
I
if
get
that
the
was the
sense-
kind that would get clingy or not.
I get the sense you're the adventuring type, so I don't want to hold you down more than normal.
I mean, I've got, a bit of adventurous blood in me.
That symbolizes oats a little bit
Kind of a
before
big deal.
it
A
settles.
little bit.
You see,
I don't know how much you realize she knows you're full of shit, but doesn't mind. So,
Oh, it's
Basil
cute.
wouldn't know.
yeah.
You see that he's sprouting chest hair.
So yeah, so it does sort of come up. She's like, do you, or would you like your own room for the evening? You get the sense that either answer is totally fine.
Can we cuddle?
She's like just the widest grin. She's like, all night. So yeah, so you get to share a bed, and it's disgustingly adorable.
Well,
I feel like it would be. I think something else happens at some point.
Yeah, just not as
Just
intense as last time.
because young man,
young man, that's right.
young man.
Proximity.
Yeah.
You don't need to feel sad.
No, it's all right.
Staying at the YWC.
Well,
mhm.
Well, and everybody's checking in, so you
Yeah, I'm
enjoy.
already halfway up the
Oh
stairs.
yeah, no,
ready to,
that bath
fill
is,
my tub.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You
Oh,
enjoy
yeah.
your bath. I'm gonna go out for a stroll.
There is actually a tap in this room,
Ooh.
so if you need more hot water,
Ooh.
you can ring a bell, and it'll hit down to the kitchen where they keep a boiler going.
And then they attach a little special bath tag to it, and it goes up. And
I'm just like, I don't need anybody. I just
and
need
a
this
Spider-Man
tub.
with a
No,
with a bottle brush mustache.
You want to treat yourself.
Yeah.
It is nice. You're like, I wouldn't even need to try these eggs would fall right out of me right now. Yeah,
It's that time.
that's right.
This makes me think of the bathtub in Harry Potter with all like the
Yeah, all the
colored bubbles
Yeah.
coming down.
Yep.
So all of you get a real good night's sleep, some more than others.
Do I get my 4 points back?
Yes.
Yay.
You rested up. And since it's a full rest, you get your hit die worth of HP back if you need it. If you hadn't, maybe you should ask someone to heal you or something before you go to sleep.
Heal yourself.
I don't have the
Wherewithal?
process.
Yeah.
Man. Only got 3.
Uh-huh.
I fly without a broom.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well done.
Slightly the screws.
Do you
Almost
have a
spectacle.
cloak already?
No, I didn't. Nope, I did not.
Now you do.
You now have a cloak of resistance +2.
Hey, man.
That will make you less cold.
Yeah, right?
I'm like, Basil should have gotten
Oh no, I do have a cloak of resistance.
Mm.
I lied.
But not a +2.
That one's a
But
plus
this one's
two.
a +2.
What's yours?
Mine is just cloak of resistance. I didn't put any
It's
pluses
probably a
on it.
plus one. Then.
Default it's usually
Yeah, it's +1. But
Yeah, I don't know if I spent that much money on it.
So yeah.
And it's
And-
accented.
Exactly.
When it stops smelling like him, I'm gonna have to rub it on him again.
Or
You
just
could have renewed
yourself.
the smell.
You
Hey-o.
can always distill it into a cologne. Spray it in the air.
Definitely consider it.
If I was playing an alchemist, that's what I'd be doing right now.
It's like he smells warm.
I'd like to
But
bottle
he's
you up and
not.
shove you under my armpits every day.
So romantic.
I wish I kept a list.
I'm like, how many XPs
Because I just sort of
is getting
attack-
like
Attack
laid worth?
everything on.
Yeah.
Oh, I opened my
Basil
phone to use
Basil
my
needs some
calculator,
getting
but-
laid XP.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, those 10,000 experience.
It's
for
life
that
XP.
lady.
Without even really trying. That's the.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just by being
no,
Basil.
that lady was thirsty when we walked in.
Well, I will go one step. She was thirsty for Basil specifically.
She was I don't know how old she is, but
She's like,
she
"Oh,
felt
honey,
cougar-y to
You know
me.
what I'm into? Bean
No, she's-
poles who eat a lot of
She's about
sandwiches.
his age.
Oh, okay.
Bean poles that eat a lot of sandwiches.
That's right.
You can be my toothpick.
What XP are you
She'll
guys
bring
at?
more sandwiches into the room at night.
21.
Go on, eat those.
214561.
Yeah.
214561.
Yes.
Or somebody has more.
I have 214661.
Well, because you have extra.
Yeah.
Yep.
214. All right. So let's go ahead and give 6K across the board for a very
6K.
entertaining evening.
Nope.
Damn it.
That would be 220.
Does that mean
Dinged. We did.
Yeah, we
You
did.
dinged. Oh.
All we have to do is get it
Basil gets 69 more XP.
Yes!
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
waiting for that one.
A person? Or 6,000?
Yeah.
Everybody gets a
everybody
6K.
gets it.
Yeah.
And you get an extra 69.
Yeah.
Grim gets.
For being a dad. For being a good dad.
Grim gets 789 XP because 789 because dad jokes.
Yeah.
Relentu gets 120 extra XP
Okay.
because H2O.
Of course.
H2O.
And you two ladies get.
Did we lock up?
Number
Yeah, we did.
Let's go with 88 extra XP for the both of you for following your heart and being an excellent wing sister.
Oh, what was that?
Yay.
81?
88
88.
88.
because twins.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're still at the same number. Good job.
Are we level
Good job, us.
12? Or-
Yes.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll just go ahead and say that you clear any status effects and wake up at full HP. So go ahead and
All right.
Yeah.
clear yourself up.
No, we should be 220.
These are
Oh.
incredibly restful rooms
Maybe I
Nice.
didn't change it last time.
Yeah.
and situations.
Why do I still says 10 here? Did I never
Like
get
what I
that
said.
level? I can't. That doesn't make any sense. No, I did.
What are we listening to?
It was like video game stuff, and this might actually just be like an event or something from a video game. Let me see here. This is
Touch my shirt.
Yeah.
this is answers from music from Final Fantasy.
Huh. I was like, it sounds familiar, but doesn't.
Is it 14?
Oh, fuck.
Right. Well,
Answers from Final Fantasy 14.
Yes, I thought it
You
sounds
were
like
right.
yep.
We're at an even number, so
14
we
is
get
a lot of
feat,
music.
right?
Yes.
Yes. We do get
I know.
the
I know
Odds
feet is
feats,
odd.
Oh,
odd
so
is
now
But
we get a
every 4
Oh, we
is
get.
an ability.
Yep.
Yeah,
An
really
ability
cool.
point.
Woo! Treat yourself.
score.
I'm not treating
We get more
myself
skill
with that.
points.
So
I could either get more strength.
every 4 is an ability point, and then
Yep. Every
odd number,
odd
is,
number
a
is a
feat,
feat.
but not every even number has a thing.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
You might have a special ability though.
From your class.
You're a ranger, right?
Yeah.
No, she went fighter, right?
No,
Oh, right, Ranger, because Chicken Ranger.
Yeah.
Which is why her BAB might not be full level progression.
Because you might get other spells.
But it
I'll
seemed
look it
close
up
enough.
and I'll fix it. Well, it was matching before because I could tell it used to be 10 and then it was 11. I erased it, so I'm assuming that it's
No, it seemed right.
yeah. What am I going to give myself?
I need to know from the
Dang it.
multi-class now. Let's see. I might not be worth
myself more strength.
All right. You will get at level 12. Your spells stay the same.
I
Your
remember that.
your BAB will go up 1 because you're
Yeah.
12. All of your saves go up 1. So all of your basic saves.
These ones?
Yeah. It's 8, 8, 4.
Nice.
No.
And then the one that uses.
And now you will get
Not really strength.
camouflage,
Nice.
which does
Write it
Stuff.
down and then I'll look it up. Camouflage.
oh, very nice.
Wait, how does one spell camouflage? Why can I not?
CAMO.
CAMOU.
Oh shoot.
Camouflage.
Okay, that's
There's this taken
I
from
knew there was a
French.
U. I
It's
just put it in.
camouflage.
I knew there was a U. I just put it in
Yeah.
the wrong
You
place. I was like, that
Frenchmen,
looks
you.
incorrect.
Yeah, CAMOU.
FLAGE. Okay.
Basically, at this level, you can use your stealth to hide in any of your favorite terrains, even if it
Nice.
doesn't have cover or concealment. You can basically just blend in with nature in any of your favorite terrains.
That's cool. Could you do see what my Magus stuff gets me? I can't have my phone.
Sure.
If it's boring, then I'll.
I just get feats because fighters.
But fighters get lots of feats. It's amazing.
Yep,
Feat
well,
four.
you get them. You get them at every level as a fighter. Okay, Magus gets.
There we go. I was like, I feel like this should be higher, and that's because it is.
Did we eat all of them? They're all good. They're all done.
Yeah, I believe so.
Those of us still here, say goodnight, Internet.
Good night.
Night.
Have a good night, Internet.